Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2018 Hammer Holiday Doubles. It is the night squad here on Saturday night. It is the Cashers round. We had 46 teams shoe up for 4 squads. We are down to the top 46 tonight. Everybody will cash tonight. I'm Mike Flanagan from InsideBowling.com that you know. Lee Boudouris and Brad Miller will be on the broadcast, but these two guys decided to sit down with me to open up this broadcast. We got the 2018 Player of the Year on the PBA Tour, Andrew Anderson.
Hey, guys.
And arguably the best free agent in the workforce in the entire world. And a very, very underrated bowler in my mind, and somebody that could compete on tour, but he's very smart. You're going to enjoy listening to him. Aaron Yuratovich is here tonight as well.
Thank you, Mike, for that. That was tough to follow with Andrew.
Well played. See, they did like the intro.
Ah, man.
So what was your intro?
He killed it.
Welcome to the 2018 Hammer Holiday Doubles. I am Andrew Anderson filling in for Mike Flanagan.
Frankly, he crushed it. He did a great job.
You just need energy. I've learned. You just need some energy.
You did
I'm
a great
pumped
job.
up.
You do. That's exactly what you need.
I'm impressed.
It's just, I got it going right now. You know, I'm really excited to watch other people bowl because I did not make this cut. I am pumped. Let's do this.
So here's the next thing that you have to do after you bring in the broadcast. You let everybody know where you're at.
Oh.
So you want to let everybody know where we're at?
We are sitting behind lanes 35 and 6 in Fairview Heights, Illinois.
That's right.
At the
St. Clair Bowl.
St. Clair Bowl.
There you go. Right there over there on the ball returns. Every one of them.
Yep. For the Hammer Holiday Doubles.
Yep. Home of
McKendree Bowling.
And
the Fallen Panthers.
Yep.
And
okay. That's good.
The O'Keefes.
Yeah, the O'Keefes. There we go. All right, that's good. Aaron, the next good thing to do is to let people know a little bit about the oil pattern that they're bowling on today.
Oh, what's the ratio?
Honestly, Mike.
No, we don't need a ratio.
Frankly, I have no idea what we bowled on.
Okay, well,
and if I had
it's called a house shot.
Well, it is a house shot, but I think
that's it. That's all we say.
Oh, okay.
In this event, because we don't really. I mean, do we really need to break it down?
I hope not.
No.
Thank God. There is oil, and there's hook.
There is oil to the left, and then hook to the right.
Okay.
And if you're a left-hander, it's the opposite.
The next thing we do at about this point is we let everybody know what pairs are in front of us.
Okay.
33 and 34, 35 and 36, and then we
who's
normally
bowling?
go over and talk about who's bowling. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have Shannon Plowski on lane 33 and 34 with Larry Spar. We have Ari Wilson and Zach Wilkins on 35 and 6.
Is it just Lavery or is it Lavery Spar?
I think it's still Lavery Spar.
I'm pretty sure that's Sean.
Okay, all right. and
and
they're bowling with Jason Timmerman.
Yep.
And who's his partner?
Yeah, we need to see this.
Yeah, Jason Timmerman's the guy. Okay. I'm looking for sheets too.
Oh, this is
where Lee really does a good job.
No, this is all the squads that have already bowled.
So here's what I think we can do here is we can go over here.
Walker Jones. Do I hate lefties as much as Brad does? No, I'm actually going to make sure I have a lefty partner.
Let's go to. Will somebody type in twitter.com/inside bowling? Yep, there you go. There's the link. Perfect. Just enter that in right there. Okay, and then I'll be able to tell you who's bowling here.
We'd love some questions.
Yeah, we'll get to those.
Yeah.
We still got a couple things here we gotta cover here. So, wow, that's a little small.
I didn't bring my glasses.
I was looking to see who's bowling. I'm looking for Polhowski on this list.
I think
towards the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with this is that last squad that just bowled. Because Yuratovich and Williams are on there, and so is Gass and myself.
Oh, is that what that is? We don't have a combined. Oh, maybe it's right here.
Oh, it's
there.
that one right there.
There she is. Okay.
So it's.
So yeah, it's
Plowski
and
Lavery.
Timmerman and Hubbard.
Timmerman and Hubbard, and then with
Zach Wilkins next door with Ari Wilson.
Okay.
And David Rosenberg is bowling with Mike Spolis.
Perfect.
So that's who we have. That's how we handle that right there. Okay. The next thing, guys, that we do is from there, we do have the chat working over here, so you can keep an eye on the chat here or there.
So it says Big Bear in the house. Is that you or is that me?
Oh, I think that's Bowtie Guy.
he was behind us. We have 460 people watching right now.
Impressive. What's the high been for the weekend?
About 650.
Okay, we're going to get past
that. All right, we got to get to 650.
You guys have social media. You guys can tweet it out and things like that if you like.
I don't have very good service.
This is the Cashers round. The last cash spot's $600. First place in the tournament's $10,000. We got 5 games for you tonight. Tomorrow morning we come back at 9 a.m. for 12 games of round-robin match play with 30 bonus pins awarded. Also want to let everybody know that over on InsideBowling.com, we do have an e-commerce store now, and we're using that as a fundraising way. So if you enjoy watching the streams and you got a fan or a bowler or you want to pick up something for yourself, you can go over to InsideBowling.com. You can save 15% with coupon code YouTube. Then the other thing that you can do is today and today only, we have $10 chamois. Usually a $23 purchase, usually in most pro shops. $10 today, and you can even use the coupon code and stack it on top of it over at Inside Bowling.
Wow.
We've had about 40 sales today.
How do you not get one? Or two?
That's what I'm saying. And I want to thank Matt Schellebarger and the staff here at St. Clair Bowl for hosting us, and I want to give a shout out to Jerry Anderson for doing such a great job of organizing 46 times 4 teams across all the squads and selling out the tournament in about 7 hours.
Yeah, it is quite an event. I'm really excited to come here every year. It is Jerry and the staff and you, Mike, and everyone here, a part of this event, does a phenomenal job, and I look forward to it every year, even if it hasn't gone my way.
Well, we look forward to having you here, and I'm going to bring Lee back in. He sits here. He handles all the numbers and everything and what's going on and can kind of help drive the bus. Guys, enjoy your time here in the booth. I hope everyone at home enjoys listening to these two guys. Very smart guys. Ask some good questions. You got the Player of the Year in here and his sidekick, Aaron, and I'm going to bring Lee in to drive her home with you guys.
Perfect.
Thank you. Let's see if we have any questions. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Mike, turn my mic off.
So we have, is Michael Holloman bowling?
Yes.
He is
Most
bowling with AJ Rice.
They are the defending champions. And I have a good feeling they're going to make a pretty good run tonight.
And they finished, let's see if we can get some kind of standings.
They are in
24th at 567 over.
And 12th is 612, so they're only 45 pins back. This is going to be bunched up. It's going to be
yeah.
All right, kids.
Kids. Wow.
Keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
Thanks, Mom.
You do look like the guy that let me on the Cedar Point ride when I was like 12.
Okay.
That's impressive. That's a compliment.
I'll take it.
That is a compliment. It's really unique because, let's see, 46, the number is 492, and the number to 12 is 612. So it's 100 pins.
Brad and I were opining somewhere in the 920 to 930 range to make top 12. What do you guys think?
How much?
They're
bowling five games. They're bowling five
games, like 920, 930.
Yeah, I think that's safe. I think I'm going to be honest with you. With the talent in this field, I would not be surprised if it was more.
I agree, but you don't know how they're going to play.
I could see it a little lower, honestly. I could see it like 870 or 880.
Oh.
You know, I think they're bowling on something much easier than what you bowled on today.
Yeah, amen.
So
very true.
I got the chance to cross with my guys over here on 38, and I'm going to pick them to make a very deep run.
Okay, all right.
They
Okay,
bowled.
so right now, since we're only in the fifth frame over there, how many 300 games in 5 games? Let's give it.
3.
You think 3?
Yeah.
All right.
And I think 2 might be on the same team in the same game.
Oh,
really?
Boy.
That's a deep call.
I watched it happen. I were very close to it, at least, when we were not at St. Clair Bowl and we're at Flamingo.
Yep.
Was it Flamingo?
Redbird.
Redbird.
Ah.
Same type of animal.
An animal.
One of them flies, Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah, I did watch 2 front tens. Neither of them got there, but how much change? You seen the lanes from game 1 to game 8 today? My mic keeps getting turned off.
No, I turned mine off.
No, you turned mine. I'm 3. You're 2.
You took my spot.
I know.
All right, let's
okay.
play nice.
Was a big difference? Yes. I started sliding at the beginning of the day around 22, and I probably finished sliding around 45, and I went through about 4 balls. So in 8 games, even though it is a house shot, you do a lot of moving. You do some ball changing. If you're bowling really well, you're probably not ball changing as much as I did, but there's definitely a significant difference from the beginning to the end.
Did you try and move way left, just out of curiosity?
I finished very far left.
Okay.
I finished over there, and I bowled pretty well. As a team, we did not do too hot, but compared to last year, I beat my score by 300. So I was pretty.
There you go.
And I wish I was joking.
Who's your pick? You got to pick one to win it.
AJ Rice, Michael Allen.
You think so?
Every time.
I'm going to pick Gohagen
And Horns?
and whoever his partner is.
I love them. I mean, those are my guys.
I
but,
watched them both. Whoever his partner is, I just don't know his name.
Jordan Horns.
Jordan Horns. He started the first game going right-handed.
Yeah, he's talented.
Bowled like 270 the first game.
Yeah, we grew up about 30 minutes from each other.
And then after that, all I saw was left-handed. And front seven pretty much every game is what it seemed like.
Yeah, he is very good both
It was
sides.
remarkable.
He actually in league one time, he had 300 game one right-handed, shot like 230 game two right-handed, and decided to go backup ball for the first time in league ever. His first game was 300.
Shake it off.
He's like, well, I think I can do this, so sweet.
Well, he's gotten very good at it because he did it the back 7 games.
Yeah,
and
he's confident in it.
averaged quite a bit.
Anthony Pepe and I were watching him a little bit. He thought he was better backup than regular, and I don't disagree with
His
him.
ball roll is probably better backup.
Very good, yeah.
Andrew, are there any improvements to your game you will be working on? Yes. I'm always working, always practicing, trying to get better. A lot of the year on tour, I struggled later in the blocks. So I've been working really hard on different rotations and being able to loft the ball a little more and things of that nature to combat the PBA Tour when we decide to slide in front of the ball return game 3 every week. So got to get better at that to be more successful. So we're going to keep working at it. There's going to be a lot of strikes though. I mean, I really think that, I think it's going to be 1,000.
You think so?
I just want it to be 1,000. I just want to watch a bunch of strikes, to be honest.
612.
400 is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
Okay.
That's
okay.
a lot. I was about to say, that's a high guess.
900.
Yeah.
I could see 900.
So, somebody will shoot it, but not everybody.
Yeah,
That's the difference.
Yeah, I still see like 880. 880 and 910, somewhere around there.
Aaron, what is your go-to ball?
Honestly, still a GB2. It doesn't falter on whatever I bowl on. If it's longer, if it's shorter, it's just something that I can throw on just about anything. What about you? Let me guess. One of the web balls.
Right now, it is the Web
Yeah?
Tour, yeah. But I'm a huge fan of the Hammer Diesel. I mean,
Yep. You like the torque?
nah. I mean, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good for what it is.
Just a
it's
little
so
different.
slower. It's
Yeah.
slower.
Question
And-
from the chat. Andrew, who is your favorite person?
My favorite person would have to be Kim Richter.
Okay.
She's just very kind-hearted. She really, you know, she's always there for me. Need a conversation. She thinks I'm cute. I really think.
Hey!
I really think one of these days that she's probably gonna leave Mike for me. I don't tell Mike that. I don't
Wow.
want him to know,
That's on live stream.
but that's okay.
We
What?
talked.
Oh,
So we have a front 7 over here.
one of many. We have the front 5 on one of the feature pairs with Levi Spar.
Yep.
Do we talk about who's on the featured pairs at all? Or?
Yeah, Flanagan brought it up. I'm gonna be honest. I remember most. We have Zach Wilkins, Ari Wilson on 35 and 36. We have Levi Spar and Shamplowski, as well as Timmerman and Hubbard.
Yeah.
With them.
Jason's my favorite bowler.
Is he?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was your favorite bowler.
What the hell, Lee?
This is awkward.
This is
Well,
awkward.
You're
Let's
not my idol
turn
either.
his-
he
turn
he
his
was
mic
here.
off right
he was
now.
here today too. But and then the rest of 35 and 6 is Mike Sapolis and David Rosenberg, who my shoulder hurts every time I watch him bowl.
Okay.
But he's very good.
Well, Dino today, crossed with Dino today, and I was questioning if I was bowling on the right foot, because I now know that there is no right foot.
He
It's
is-
just whatever foot you finish on is
He
fine.
is very, very impressive.
Yeah, he
There's
feels
a
it.
there's a traditional foot, and then there's the right foot.
Yes.
Often they're the same, but
Yes. Can we go back to the chat? I don't.
Yep. I am sorry.
There was a question that I thought I missed.
Oh. Andrew, you should ask Kim out.
You know, I wonder if Flanagan would be okay with that.
And
If
then,
he's listening.
yes, that is Lavery Spar with the front 6 now to Daniel S8.
David Feldman. What Team USA bowler do you think is really close to breaking out and starting winning on tour?
Good question.
There's plenty. I would have to go with either Darren Tang or Chris Vi. AJ Johnson. I mean, like, where can you go wrong? Team USA has been stacked for a few years, and some of my really good friends, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them all succeed on the highest level. I just hope it's not against me.
Yes, the oil pattern is our shot.
Andrew, have you thrown your Ripped Pearl much?
I've thrown the Ripped Pearl a little bit. I threw it a bunch overseas in Japan. I've not thrown as much in the States, not for any particular reason. Just we have a lot of really good bowling balls at the moment. I'm really excited about the Web and the Web Tour, so I've been throwing that a lot. And I threw the Ebonite Impact today, Ebonite's newest ASIM. Mama Gohagen, I believe so. I believe they're going to make their way down here either game 2 or game 3.
And that is Lavery Spar with the front 7 now. It would be nice if somebody would open a present in front of us.
Yeah,
today.
I didn't get a present.
I didn't either.
Yeah, the 300 count is going up. Yesterday we only had 3 combined.
Okay.
Today we had.
Good
You
Lord.
notice how he coughs and he turns off my mic.
Yes.
Well, you had me backwards.
He
You got
tried.
me.
He tried.
I did try.
How many 300s did we have today?
So we had 3 this morning, and we had 5 this afternoon.
Wow.
John Heath had 2.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
He can bowl.
That's impressive.
Andrew, what's your top 5 bowling dream team?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Pete Weber, Walter Ray, Norm Duke, Mike Albee,
Wow, you're going old school, kid.
Parker Bone.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm impressed. Very old
That
school.
team's pretty good. Couple hundred titles between them, all told.
A few.
Thanks,
Pete's
Mama.
got
Go
100
ahead.
on his own, but
Yeah, Pete's. Pete is from this area, St. Louis area. Hometown favorite.
Who did Pete bowl with?
Rick Coy,
Okay.
he's bowled with Rick in the past, on not necessarily in this event, but
What
in others.
did they bowl? Do we know?
Um,
I mean, obviously not 492 over,
That's correct.
but probably a few.
I'm really hoping the Team Harvey fam takes one home here with Ari and Zach. Keep striking.
I don't know. I don't see him.
Oh my.
I mean, all my sheets here are.
Hey, Mike, did you happen to get my message back to you? Okay. You might want to listen to that later on. You might want to listen to who my favorite person is later on.
Andrew's mic just somehow lit on fire right in the middle of
So-
the broadcast.
So Weber and Coy finished at plus 340.
Okay.
Pete did bowl. Scott, him and just announced his score. Did not make the cut, so no more bowling for Pete this weekend.
He's
but
been on a rough run in this tournament over the last few years.
Petey?
Yeah.
You know, I really hope that we get to see a healthy Pete again soon.
Me too.
He has won it twice.
Oh, it's
But-
yeah.
but not
nothing
recently.
against that. Just recently, he's been going through some struggles with his hip, and just really would love to see him healthy. That's all.
Just think about that, though. He's won 2 holiday doubles. He's won 5 U.S. Opens.
Yeah.
This has never been a gimme to win.
Frankly, though,
And now it's 184 teams.
if Pete was healthy, he could probably tack on another U.S. Open or 2 before he retires.
Yeah. I mean, a healthy Pete is better than 99% of the world ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Walker, yes, Pete Thomas did bowl. He bowled incredible. I'm not sure if his team made it, but Petey did bowl very, very well today.
yeah, they're I think they snuck in. If you could pull the, well, I got a mouse here.
Oh, God.
Thomas and Edwards. They finished 40th in qualifying, plus
Okay.
5:06. I saw Wesley leave way too much. Really unfair shot carry on great shots. So he really deserved. If you want a team from the bottom 10.
I just got a text from Kim. Everybody, look at this.
Aww.
This is true love.
That's
Flanagan.
cute. Do not show that to Mike. And Lavery Spar now has the front 8. I'm assuming I can only see about 4 pairs down, but I'm assuming there's another few front 8s in this building at this time.
Not on this side.
Yeah, I
but
don't see any that way. There's got to be some that way, though.
looks like one. If you look about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens over, 6 screens over in the top right.
Well, there's somebody that's got it's either 279 or yeah, somebody's got front 9 going into the 10th. And it looks like. Let's
Hi, Matt.
see. And somebody struck in the 10th. Somebody has the front 10.
9, it said. The animations do annoy me, but they're helpful for telling how many a string is. So when you got the little 9 on the roller coaster, that's good enough for me.
Jacob Yazel.
Let's
I'm not sure that's a good question.
Let's see if we can see. We're going to try and answer your question, but it's not going to be perfect.
Honestly, for this shift, the best way to do it, and we keep this sheet up because they're in order,
Yeah.
and just try and okay,
How
there's
do
Zach
they-
Wilkins,
How do they move?
right, a lot.
A lot? Okay, so.
The teams that are going to bowling in front of us are 4 to 6 pairs down.
Okay,
or
that's
something.
what I thought. So, Andrew, if you keep
proud of
coughing,
you.
if you keep coughing and turning your mic off, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, so
Better than keeping an eye on a coffin.
so Yazel's in 4th, so we may see him possibly the next game.
It's gonna be close.
Oh my. Good Lord, a lot of questions.
And good questions. Opinions on Spencer Robarge. Spencer has been on our stream before as a guest commentator. He is insanely good, and he's like 15. Okay.
Vodka, 278.
Okay, Dave Walker, 278.
279.
Wow, Ronnie Russell, 279.
Wow,
that is going to jump you up the
that's-
standings in a hurry.
And especially,
On the same pair, 251, 264.
and
Oh.
especially seeing that.
Their cross team shot 515 and got blown out.
Especially from 12th at 612, the number was 492. So 124 over or 120 over can definitely vault you quite a few positions.
What place are they in? They're in 31st. They're 531.
So they're going to be 640. So that just moved them probably near the top
They're
12.
gonna be, no, they're going to be way more than 640.
Well, they bowled what?
250 or 270, 270. So 550.
Oh, I thought they only bowled 520.
So they're going to be at 680.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
maybe almost in the top 12, depending on how everybody else bowls.
The probably the most impressive move, especially when you needed it today, was the very last game. And Mike Haggett and Trisha Reed over here, they were on 3 and 4, 569.
Wow.
They needed 490-ish in hindsight to make
That's
the
impressive. Very
cut.
impressive.
279, 290.
That's impressive.
When you absolutely need a big game, they bowled better than a big game.
I'm going to tell you, 569. It'll
So
get
that
you
pushed them from out of the cut all the way up to 14th.
It's impressive.
Now you're not looking at the cut, you're looking at 12.
Yeah. Now you're looking at bowling tomorrow.
They're just off to our right, and they're going to – Michael Haggett's already finished with – or no, Trisha's finished with 244. Michael needs one more for 257, right on the strike train.
Oh, my God.
something you don't see every
That
year.
is something you don't see every lifetime, my friends.
And a ditch.
What just happened? Did we just?
Zach,
Well, and we just had
they're like,
Pluhowski missed 2 7-pins. A ball went in the gutter, and somebody's got the front 9. So what do we think? We think he's going to get it?
Yeah.
You think so? I
Yeah.
hope so. I want him to
a
open a present. I
Yeah,
want him to
let's
open a
do this.
present. I want to commentate a present.
Let me see if I can get some commentating on Ari here.
So Lavery Spar up on 34 with the front 9.
All right,
Oh,
all right,
wow, wow.
timeout.
Oh, Mike's pissed. I just want everybody on the live stream to know that Mike Flanagan is not happy.
St. Clair is going to have to replace another ceiling tile because Mike's head just went through it.
Yep.
He jumped that high, everybody.
Interesting, though. The scores in front of us, other than the front 9 by Lavery Spar, are not massive.
Yeah, to our right, 449 and 500
I mean,
we already
got
talked about.
Yeah, we got a 500 over there, but that's
That's
the
it.
highest we're going to see within a couple of pairs of us. Let's see what we got here.
Money.
Front 10, 2 closer to a present. Looks like a little bit of sweat on the forehead.
I don't see any.
You don't see any? You need some glasses.
Probably do need some glasses.
Up for the numero 11. What? Sorry, don't know Spanish that well.
Once.
I won't say.
Once. Numero once. That's a good guess.
Me no hablo español.
To whoever's rubbing my shoulders, continue. My back hurts.
Bow tie guy.
Thank you, thank you. Mike, what do you think? Yay or nay? Ooh,
Oh.
Flanagan gives it the nay. Ooh,
You can tell he's cranky. He's
Oh.
usually optimistic.
come on, Mike. I'm going to give it the yay.
Yay.
I'm going to give it the thumbs up. What do you give it, Andrew?
I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs
Lee?
up.
Okay. Mike, you're 3-1. The rack looks pretty good. Looks pretty close.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That deserves a present.
Wow. Okay.
Mike's looking
Good
at
game.
us like he knew that was going to happen the
Yeah.
entire time.
Act like you knew that. What?
Flanagan wins again, but Lavery Spar bowled a phenomenal 299 with a stone 9
Yeah.
in the 10th.
480 is going to keep them in the number.
And honestly, looking around, 480 is still pretty
Yeah.
phenomenal. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
we've
Yeah,
got-
over to our right, guys. 424, 471, 434, 4 looks like 45.
wow.
There ain't nothing. And over to the left, you got 476. That's good. 381. That's not. This
Yeah.
half of the house, except for Reed and Haggett, who are plus 280 for their last 2 games. Nobody outside of Sean Lavery Spar had anything.
It's impressive, though. I wonder if that's going to be a trend for the rest of the night, if we're going to see some middle-of-the-road 450s, or
No.
if that's kind of the beginning.
There's going to be a bunch of strikes.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, I want to see strikes.
I know you want to see strikes. I would love to see
I'm
a
gonna
few
be
40
so
baggers.
overly optimistic about how many strikes are about to be thrown.
All right, let's see who's
Well,
in front of us.
We have Jordan Horns and George Gohagen.
Oh,
That's guaranteed
yes.
560.
That's my pick right there. Those are my guys.
So this is the first 4 through qualifying, guys. So on 33 and 4, Flora and Ray, Gohagen and Horns. On 35 and 6, we have 2 local left-handers, Eric Samowski, Dwayne Stegemeyer, with Slava and Yazel. And Yazel shot 300 on this pair on 35 and 6. That was the Jacob Yazel had the first 300 of the last block.
frankly, out of the 3 pairs that are in front of us, 33, 34, 35, and 36, 37, and 38, I would bet excuse everybody on the camera, Andrew's signing an autograph right now. I would bet that we're going to have a 300 in front of us this game.
You're welcome.
You want a real?
No.
No?
He got the picture.
Okay.
Good old Jordan Horns. That's my guy.
Do you get? Have you noticed after your fantastic year, you get approached more often from the adoring public, or do people not know who you are yet?
I could not get approached any less. Like if you get approached 0 times, every time I get approached, it makes me feel like it's more. But no, it's been pretty cool to see. You don't really notice like the amount of people that notice what you're doing or watch bowling and notice all the things going on until you do something crazy, and then you get all the congratulations, and it's really weird for me because I just don't do well with those types of conversations, like the hey, I'm really great year, all these things, and to me, I'm just bowling. So, you know, it's really cool, and I really appreciate all the kind words and stuff. I don't think it'll ever become normal for me.
What happens though if I ask you for an autograph?
I'll probably say no.
Oh my.
Because I know you'll just try to sell it.
Hey, at least he's honest.
I would never sell his autograph, man. Are you kidding me? So I still think Jordan Horns is going to bowl a 300 in front of us.
I think, he's going to throw 300 back up.
Is he still throwing back up?
I'm betting
Okay.
on it. I'm frankly, if somebody would like to take that and give me odds, I would bet it.
I want to throw pins around like that, and I am left-handed.
I will give you 2-to-1 odds.
Okay, how much? On 20? Nah, you got to give me 5-to-1 on 20.
I want him to shoot 300.
I know, but scores are low, dude. Come on, 5-to-1 on 20.
No.
And he's already got 2. Only
It's
needs
supposed to be
10.
a friendly thing, not me giving you $100 when he shoots 300.
I mean, I think that's pretty friendly. So we do have a decent question.
Okay.
Andrew, sometimes I have trouble with balance at the line. What's the best tip to fix that? What works for you?
Well, generally speaking, as a whole, if we have trouble balancing at the line, we're not using our legs very well, and we generally are doing something with our spine tilt. So first thing I'll always tell people when I work with them is to make sure that we're using our legs and staying tall with the upper body so we can use our legs a little better.
Oh,
there you go.
Good pick.
Little 3-7 in front of us.
It's Tyler Slawbaugh. Burning that 3-7.
Ron, we don't know what Ray and Flora shot the first game, but for you, we will try and figure it out. Is your service as bad as mine
Oh,
is?
it's terrible.
It's awful. Okay, Horns is up.
Guys, I don't know how much longer I'm going to spend in the chat, so if you have any more questions for Aaron or myself, this would be a good time for it.
And thank you for all the questions in the chat. They've been very good.
Yes, I appreciate it.
We would love to answer any and all questions. Even if you ask us our favorite food or our favorite vacation spot, we will still answer.
We have a question for the gentleman behind us. Why am I? Here's a question. Why am I so good?
Lee, please answer that. And don't, be truthful.
So Dan Lasley is a good mentor. I'm also left-handed, so sometimes I don't have to be good. I'll be
There you
completely
go.
honest about that.
No.
And
So somebody.
and I try.
Some.
There you go.
Oh, nope, sorry, Lee. Somebody asked how Daniel Dino bowled, and I believe their team.
They shot
430, 440?
446, yes.
So it could not have been more than that.
All right.
Okay, we got some questions now.
Rapid fire. What college you bowl for?
What college didn't I bowl for?
There you go.
That's a better question. No, I bowled for Davenport University my freshman year of college, and my junior year of college, I spent a semester with my guy Aaron here at Weber International.
That's right.
Why do you love the Web Tour so much?
It's a very unique ball that the Ebony International lines have not had. Very strong cover, low diff core, so it's one of the most continuous balls we have in the lines today. So works on a wide variety of patterns and allows me to play what I consider my A game and stay a little straighter while having some ball motion to it.
Would you recommend it for the league bowlers in the chat, or is it something that's it's called the Web Tour? Don't know if that implies it'd be better for tour players or not.
Frankly, I would recommend it to anybody because, honestly, if you get a low differential core, you're going to have a large window, meaning you can use it on a shorter house shot pattern, a shorter sport pattern, a longer pattern, a longer house shot pattern. That low differential core gives you a lot of options, meaning if you're bowling on something shorter, you can throw it. If you're bowling on something like what Andrew would bowl on, you can use it. And it just gives you a lot of options.
All right, more questions. When moving left, any quick tips for playing the left gutter?
Oh, man. Okay, that's a broad one, but generally speaking,
something that helps you.
Okay.
People struggle when they go farther left because they don't change their rotation very often. They throw it, it comes off their hand one way. So as you move left throughout the lane, you have to add rotation to the ball to get the ball to motion differently and go through the pins a similar way. A lot of people think the whole idea with straighter is greater is generally because of ball rolls people have, and that's what's going to allow the ball to strike the most is with that ball roll. But as you go left, and I think Jason Malmani is a perfect example that sometimes the more angle, the better. It just depends on how you want to throw the ball.
And frankly, if you have any kind of rev rate and you're a right-handed bowler, or honestly, in today's game, even if you're a left-handed bowler, please practice three-stepping. Because, especially on tour, and if you're bowling any kind of long format, you're going to get in front of the ball return, and you're going to have to throw it over the cap. And you can only do that in most bowling centers if you know how to three-step.
Any quick tips for confidence? If you get in a bind, what's the one thing you might think about to get yourself back on track?
Confidence comes from experience, and I do think experience comes from a lot of different places. You don't always have to get experience from doing things. I think you can watch and experience what other people experience, as weird as that sounds. When I was younger, I used to watch YouTube videos all the time. And you watch Tommy Jones and Chris Barnes and all those guys enough that you're gonna learn what they do well and gain the confidence that they have because of the situations that you watch them in. So I think that you kind of have to live through a lot of moments before you actually end them, and I think that's where confidence comes from.
Any fun vacations you've taken for a bowling trip or in conjunction with one?
I need to vacation a little more, to be honest with you. He picked it 3-7.
So I have to tell you, this was really cool to watch on lane 33. Jordan Horns leaves a 3-7 going lefty back up and then makes it right-handed, two-handed.
Yep.
Very impressive.
He is insanely talented.
And what was the question, Lee, about vacations?
Has he done any cool vacations in conjunction with like an international tournament he's bowled?
The coolest vacation I've actually done was probably when I went to Thailand. I went and visited some elephants, made some new friends, and honestly, I get so caught up in the bowling sometimes I don't get to enjoy it as much as I'd like. I do some sightseeing every time. I'll make sure of it, but I get wrapped up in the tournaments and the events that I bowl, just because it means so much to me that I don't vacation as much as I maybe should when I get these opportunities. So something I'm definitely going to add in this next year is taking a trip that's just a strict vacation without some bowling balls to enjoy something different.
Question in the chat from Dan. The answer is absolutely yes. 15 or 16 pounds on tour. And why? What? Just the broad consensus.
15 pounds.
15 pounds.
All the people that were throwing 16 are now switching to 15. Generally speaking, the numbers of the bowling ball, the RG, and the differential match up better in 15 for what we bowl on tour. 16-pound bowling balls generally have a lower differential, hook a little less overall. And really, because of technology these days, it doesn't really matter the weight, just how much angle you can create with what you're doing.
Any holdouts on tour for 16 pounds, or is everybody going by now?
Barnes still throwing 16, and honestly, that's about it. Marshall Kent throws 16. Marshall Kent does throw 16.
That's a lot of good questions.
Yes.
I'm a lefty. Where you sign up for your PBA card? You sign
PBA.com.
Yeah, you
register.
You sign up the same way, left-handed or right-handed or two-handed or wrong-footed or.
There was a comment. Somebody said they could beat me. I think it was Emma. I just
Someone
have to let
said,
Emma know.
Aaron, I will give you 10-1 on that 300 bet. Well, yeah, no crap.
He's missed.
Duh. Thank you, Brendan. Let's see. Someone said they could beat Andrew. Can I back them? Or you, like me?
Oh, no, you want to back them against me.
No.
I like it.
I want to back the bet.
Bet is good.
I would bet for you. Whoever said that should please comment so we can.
Andrew, did you play any other sports? I played a lot of basketball. Huge basketball guy. I tried just about every sport when I was younger, but I loved me some basketball. I still play it as much as I can, not nearly as competitively as I would have liked.
Have you experimented with the changing rules regarding static weights?
Oh, yes. Yes, I believe that. I think it's going to be something that's coming, so we have to prepare for it, and I'm definitely preparing for it in my way. I'm trying different layouts, seeing what works and seeing what doesn't, and preparing myself for 2020.
I did beat you one game, though, Andrew.
Yeah.
1 out of 100.
No, I love bowling for a lot of different reasons, but one of the best reasons is anybody can win on any given day, and doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. Bowling evens the playing field. That's what I love about it. Mama Gohagen, I agree with you. I'm cheering for him. I do have to give a shout out to Sean Bybee. He went to school here at McKendree, won a national title. He drilled me some balls while I was gone, set me up so I didn't have to do them when I got home. Much love, buddy. Yes, Mike. Got to bowl to Peterson with him. He did beat me.
That's a good place to throw 16 pounds if you got it laying around.
I did throw 16 pounds at the Peterson this year.
Did it help?
Yes.
There you go.
I only ate 10 4 times.
Oh.
I'm proud of you.
So we do have a question from Sydney. How do I become more consistent with getting more spares?
I'm sorry. I read Brendan's question to you, Aaron.
How often do you work out at the gym? Would you like to answer that, or do you
No.
want me?
Aaron, why do you throw anything about the purple line? Let's answer Sydney's question.
Okay.
How do I become more consistent with getting more spares? Practice makes perfect, and confidence comes into play there as well. I think the more often you shoot at a spare, the more often you see it made, the easier it becomes. And that is why I cannot make a 610 on television.
Sydney, if you want to make a spare, whatever spare it may be, whether it's a 2-pin or a 10-pin, shoot 100 of them straight. Seriously.
We're getting close. We're getting close. 805 viewers. We got to pass the...
Oh, my gosh. Mike said we couldn't get over 650. We're crushing it.
Mike's been a little negative today.
No, it's okay. It's a long day.
I know.
Lee, it's a long day.
I think he's realizing that.
If me and Andrew were in here for 2 days, we'd be more than a little negative.
Thomas Wolf, do you have a rival on tour? I have a lot of them. Everybody that I compete against.
I was about to say, geez.
No, not much of a rival. You know, I do bowl against some people more often than others for whatever reason, whether it's match play or whatnot. But Anthony Simonson's one of my best friends. We're not rivals by any means, but those are some of the most competitive matches I've ever been a part of, and I really look forward to having a lot of them in our careers.
So going back, we answered Sydney's question. We have Brandon. How often do you work out at the gym? How often do you work out?
I probably go when I'm home. For me, it's hard on the road. I do some cardio and whatnot. I try to stay in shape, but when I'm home, I probably go 3 or 4 days a week.
Okay.
Seeing a 65-year-old man bowl his first 300 and cry like a baby is why bowling is great.
That is also a great reason.
I agree.
That's also a great reason.
I've seen older.
Completely.
It's gives you chills.
When you open your angles, do you come around the ball more, or how do you change your shot? It all depends on what you're bowling on. But yes, generally speaking, the bigger the angle, the more rotation you need for the ball to have energy. So I do change. I just about any time I move left, right, up, down, I'm changing something with my physical game to allow me to have the right ball motion.
And frankly, most bowlers, when you start to move left, subconsciously, whether you know it or not, you're going to get around it.
So we have a
smidge
couple
more.
good games going on here. Gohagen and Horns have a 5-17 max. Our guys on lane 36, 537 max.
So we have 831 viewers. So do we think we can get to 900?
We need to get to at least 851.
No, 900.
900. I
Big
get
goals. Big goals.
There's another question for you from Sydney. Did you feel slighted at all by not being picked for the league, or did that just give you more motivation this year?
I will tell you this. There is going to be a video coming out that kind of explains all that. Yes, I was not super thrilled with not getting picked for the league, but I am 100% believing that everything happens for a reason. It was the biggest blessing in disguise in my life, and if I do get picked for that team, any team, I probably do not have the year I had, because it made me have something more to prove, and gave me that much more of a willpower to succeed.
And real quick, somebody asked what Jacob Yazell is throwing. He's throwing an idle pearl. I just want to make sure. That was a pretty easy question that I could answer, so I just wanted to answer that.
There are a few questions in the chat on urethane. Any thoughts on the prevalence of urethane on the tour, and how you use it in your game, if you do at all?
Bill O'Neill and I just had a really good conversation about it while we were at Flow Bowling doing some videos. And urethane is becoming more relevant today because the amount of oil we bowl on some of the medium patterns and shorter patterns really make urethane one of the most viable options because of how early they roll. You can't really make, without crushing the surface on some of the reactive balls, you cannot make any bowling ball that early and smooth, but allow you to play that straight. So urethane's becoming way more effective now. Obviously the left-handers, Jacob Butzer, Jesper, throw urethane all the time. I think it's fine. I think it's a bowling ball. I think it's an option.
Frankly,
my goodness,
the environment.
That's a good shot.
The environment is calling for it. I mean, there's a reason why Jesper, Jacob, Russo, Matt Sanders, those guys are throwing urethane. It's because the environment is calling for it. They're flatter. Guys that have a bunch of rev rate need something that's softer. They don't need as much, for a league bowler, as much as, say, a hockey puck shape. They need something that's softer. I mean, guys like Jesper and Jacob, they have, 500-600 rev rates. They need an option that allows it to be softer off of the end of the pattern, especially when they're flat. So it's kind of a no-brainer. And especially for righties, when the situation calls for it.
Got a quick standings update after game one. So our three leaders are all past plus 800.
Okay.
Flora and Ray, 831. Samowski, Stegmeyer, 824. Gohagen and Horns, 808.
My pick?
Big gap to Slaball and Yazell, 733. Ramsden and Burns are in fifth. Schaefer and Matson at 6. The 12th place, McCarthy and Miller, 665 over. There are 22 teams less than 60 pins behind that.
Can I see the sheet?
You may
Thank
certainly.
you. Thank you.
The Black Widow urethane hooks a lot. Yes, it does.
Yes.
That's an early rolling cover and a very good core.
That's
and that
one of
thing,
our strongest flaring cores, highest flaring cores.
when that thing
ever
turns
made.
on dry, watch out.
Something unique. 12th right now is 665 over, and that is Aaron McCarthy and Rick Miller. And 40th is only 567 over. So with 4 games, well, now almost 6. So yeah, almost 4 games, a little bit more than 4 games left. The race to the top 12 is still very, very close.
Yeah. Looking around here, guys, there's one bowler on 3940. You can shoot 279. There's not much else.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, I'm not exactly sure who. We've got
Slawball can shoot 259.
259, which is probably the biggest number we've had in front of us. Frankly, the numbers are a little bit smaller than I expected. I'm seeing a lot more 2.0, 2-teen, 220s.
Looks like so the bowler with the chance for 79 would be Burns, Ramsden and Burns. But yeah, there's not much out there. Unless the low ends lighten it up, which it does tend to carry a little bit better, all else equal here, but
It did seem unique. We actually started on the low end this morning, and we progressed right to the middle of the center. And definitely when we got to the pairs in front of the live stream, not that they were good or bad, it was just definitely a little bit different.
So St. Clair plays like 4 houses. 1 to 16 is where McKendree practices. 17 to 32 is the rest of the main house. 33 to 40 is the first add-on.
Okay,
40,
hold on,
50.
time out. Lee, I apologize to interrupt, but Mike does not think that we can get to 1,000 people viewing the live stream. Now, if we can get to 1,000 people, we'll give something away.
You guys should give a plug for my $10 chamois. And
Oh my gosh, how could we not? Mike, so is it InsideBowling.com?
Yeah.
Go to InsideBowling.com, look at the chamois, normally $23 chamois. Only $10. I mean, frankly, if you don't have a chamois, I don't know why you're bowling still, but go buy one.
So I have more than one set of cameras.
Okay.
I lost mine. That's why I don't have a chamois. I need to go buy another one.
Then please go to InsideBowling.com. If we get 1,000 viewers, Lee will go to InsideBowling.com and buy himself another chamois. And if you're watching, still go to InsideBowling.com and buy yourself a chamois.
What state do the best bowlers come from? I mean,
Who knows?
I think it's Michigan.
Uh-oh. Watka and Russell, 523.
So they've got to be in the top 5 now.
They were
They
in
have
ninth.
to be. They have to be.
They jumped
They
to
gotta be.
9th. They're at 800 over now.
Very impressive.
They're getting to 1,000. I told you
So
guys. It's gonna be 1,000.
I had this conversation with somebody earlier. Back in the day, frankly, probably before you and me were born, there were cities, hotbed cities, you know, Detroit, Southern California, where a whole bunch of bowling happened, you know, where most good bowlers came from. But it seems
St. Louis.
St. Louis, absolutely, 100% Lee. But it seems like those hotbeds have kind of spread out, and there's a lot of places where good bowlers tend to come from.
You know, I think that I do think that one thing that is going to be common for a long time to come is the best youth organizations have not changed in the last however many years. You have JBTs, MJMAs, JTBAs.
Sure.
I even consider.
I want you to know, sorry, Andrew, I bet you we're going to bowl 300 that game. Lost $100.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Made 20 though. Thanks, Phil.
Let's see. How many viewers? Lee, how do we see how many viewers we got?
So
That's right.
You can't go wrong throwing backup balls, bro. And then that 3-7 conversion.
So
800.
839. We've got to get up to 1,000. We've got 839. Mike did not think we were going to get over 800. We have broke that peak. Now our goal is 1,000. So if anybody has any recommendations on what we can do to get over 1,000 or any questions that we could answer, please.
Yeah, there are a lot of Kentucky bowlers. One at this event and two still bowling. So not a far commute.
Well, and frankly, Kentucky is another one of those towns, kind of what we...
Kentucky is a state.
Well, yes. Okay, thank you. Another one of those areas that
Next
we
on
talked
Inside
about.
Bowling, the difference between
A
cities
town
and
and
states.
a city. Yeah, God. Another one of those places where a lot of really, really good talent comes from.
Give away chamois for more viewers.
Give away chamois. I mean, if we could get to 1,000 viewers, I personally will buy 5 chamois, and I will give them all away.
I like that. Silver,
I'll buy 5
Silver,
chamois.
Silent asked
And I don't
me a
know if
question.
Mike is listening, but I will pay full price for the chamois. If we can get to 1,000 viewers, I will pay full price for 5 chamois, and we will give them all away to the Inside Bowling crew listening in. Thank you, Justin, for sharing on Facebook and Twitter. I would hope that all 830 people would go ahead and do that.
Yes, I have. The question is, have you ever thrown any old school hammer balls like the original blue or the pink? I actually have many of the original Fable hammers. I have the blue, the pink, the burgundy, and the black. I do throw them at different times. I would say they are much, much weaker than today's. The original blue hooked the most, from my understanding at that time. And in comparison to the new black, the blue Fable hammer is 4 or 5 boards less.
We have a request to make the chamois a sham wow.
Okay, fine. If we get to 1,000 viewers, I will buy 5 ShamWows or I will buy 5 chamois. I don't care, but let's get to 1,000 viewers. We've got some great bowling. We actually have 3-time Tournament of Champion winner
Jason
Couch that's about to be on our live stream. I'm almost certain we're going to have some other great players. So frankly, if you're not watching on this Saturday night, I really don't know what you're doing.
Unless you're here in the building.
Well, even if you're here in the building,
Hey,
please.
you're not getting service enough.
Yeah, valid.
All right, guys, I think it's almost time for me to step out. I'm
Well,
going to answer
it
maybe 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'm done. I'm going to fly in Flanagan and let him jump back in. And
Share thoughts on the Track Kinetic Amethyst.
Track Kinetic Amethyst, one of our cleaner covers. It's that core has been in the track line for many years. The Kinetic core, and it's been just a great mix. We do not throw the Amethyst on tour as much because of the amount of volume that we bowl in. But overall, something I'm going to be throwing a lot on the PBA tour when we get later in blocks and as we have longer formats. So anything that if you bowl on a dry house shot, something that would work good for that.
I'll give a short answer to the layout question. Go talk to your favorite pro shop operator who has seen you bowl.
Yes.
That second part's important.
It's a very good start.
Well, Andrew, you're going to ask him out? No, I don't think so. I'm going to respect Flanagan this time.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Maybe next year at the Holiday Doubles.
Maybe next year, yeah. You never know. My favorite urethane ball, Purple Hammer. It's truly remarkable. It's one of a kind, and Hammer did something special there. All right, guys. I'm going to step
it was
out.
Absolute
It's been
pleasure.
a pleasure. It's been fun. Now you guys can actually talk about some bowling.
Hey.
What have we been talking about besides
Yeah.
ball?
Hey.
But no, thanks for having me. It's always a
No,
good time being at the
appreciate
tournament.
it. Congratulations
maybe
again.
Maybe next year you guys you can be talking about my bowling and not my commentating.
I mean, frankly, we had so much fun with you sitting here. I don't know.
I know. I'm just a blast. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Lee. Seems like a. Oh my gosh, this is a one-man show now. Oh my.
Now he threw me off with the whole mic switch.
Yeah, I
so-
know. The mic switch, honestly, frankly, was very confusing. Lee, what game are we going into now out of the 6, is it five-game cashers round?
So we just switched it to game 3 out of 5. All right, we're going to slide her on over here.
Yep, there we go. Let me make sure. I would not like to ruin any of Flanagan's equipment, frankly, because I currently am trying to get 1,000 viewers so that we can give some chamois away.
Yeah, just scroll up on the screen here. You're on.
Let's see. Let me get it.
8:35.
8:35. I guess I really don't think the chamois is the.
We might need to step it up a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, Lee, do you think if I gave a bowling ball away, say a brand new bowling ball?
Oh, Brandon says 3. Let's get John in here.
Yeah. There you go. You pop that mic in. So,
Joining us we're going to bring it in here to the booth for just a second
oh my gosh.
to introduce our new guest. First time in the InsideBowling.com booth.
Tell the viewers who you are.
My name is Brandon. Hashtag BTB is just bow tie bowler, bow tie Brandon. Doesn't matter. That's just me.
Bowled the tournament, the last squad. Bowled pretty well.
Very good. Very good.
Talk
Yeah.
about your experience a little bit today.
First time being out here, it was a great experience. I enjoyed myself. My partner and I, Jello Gray, we missed the cut by, I'll say 30 pins, 40 pins. We go 458. Cut was 492. A lot of high rollers, and like I said, it was a lot of strikes. You had to spare.
And where are you from, Brandon?
I am from LA,
All right.
Compton, California.
So, now that we've met Brandon and we're up to, wow, we're down to 830 viewers. So, how about this? If we get to 1,000 viewers, I will personally buy somebody a brand new bowling ball, whatever it is their choice. We'll figure it out. If we get to 1,000 viewers, because that's how committed I am to Mike at Inside Bowling getting 1,000 viewers right now.
Okay,
We will
we're-
give away, and how about this? We'll give away a brand new bowling ball, courtesy of me, and we will give away the 5 chamois. Because clearly there's some people in the chat that are looking for a brand new chamois. What do you think, Lee?
That sounds like a good
Yeah?
plan.
That sounds like a great offer.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not watch? You're going to see some great bowling. We've got 3-time Tournament of Champions champion, Jason Couch. We've got, let's see, who else? Who do we
All right.
have? Who do we have on our pair, Lee?
We have Jason Couch representing the Washington Redskins. We have Chris Hester representing, I would assume, the Green Bay Packers.
Right.
They are crossing with Baker and Don Sweets. So that would be, they bowled at 2 o'clock, I do believe. Don Sweet and Bob Baker.
Okay.
35 and 6. Oh boy. So that is,
Still a lot of strikes going on
Yeah.
out here.
so this gang started where?
They probably started on like 11, 12.
Yeah,
Here
would
we
have had to
go.
have been the low end.
So, of course, this how do I get this caption off of here? Come on now.
Honestly, it's Twitter. So, whoa. Hold on. Move your mouse off of the page. There
Oh,
you
there
go.
we go.
There you go.
So,
I'm a millennial.
so this is Anderson, Barnwell, Brown, and Courtney on this other pair. Travis Anderson from, I know, I used to know where he's from. Peoria, I think.
Mike, I'm trying to get away a bone bowl.
We've been getting some sales, man.
Seriously.
Are you on game 3? Yeah, you are.
I am.
And
I got this.
while we have a second, if our viewers can head over to InsideBowling.com, Mike has a new e-commerce shop with a whole bunch of gear that is really, really cool. Frankly, if you're a bowler, I mean, everybody's always looking for new gear, new companies to support. Head over to InsideBowling.com. I'm going to give away 5 chamois tonight.
Oh, 835. Back on the
835.
rise.
Very good, very good.
Hey, he's giving away chamois and a new bowling ball.
And a bowling ball.
If
And
we-
it can be whatever you want. Since this is Mike's booth, I would prefer that it is an Ebonite International bowling ball, maybe a brand new Web Tour.
which is an awesome ball.
I would recommend that. Or maybe a purple hammer. I know we had a lot of questions in the chat about urethane. I would be more than welcome to buy and send you a purple hammer, as that is a very good choice in bowling right now. Right, Rob? There we go.
There we go. Rob Gottschall agrees.
Rob Gottschall agrees that a Web Tour and a purple hammer are very good choices.
I believe those chamois, they work amazing
See?
as you're wiping your ball off.
Let's see. So Matt Farber and Brian O'Keefe are not on the live pair currently. I know that doesn't help you, Robert, but I know the last game they bowled about 380.
Okay, we have a question here by Miss Williams. How are we going to pick the winner?
Wow. Well, I currently already picked the winner. I picked myself before we started bowling, as all confident people would do. And then as the tournament went on, I decided to pick George Gohagen and
Jordan Horns.
Jordan Horns. Thank you.
But I think she's asking about the chamois and the bowling ball.
Oh, my gosh.
If we reach 1,000.
How about this? If we get to 1,000 viewers, you can decide how I pick. Frankly, if we get to 1,000 viewers, I just want to give this away. I have no affiliations, but I would love to give somebody a free bowling ball because it'll make their Christmas. And I would love to give 5 chamois away because it'll make their Saturday.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And help the life of their bowling ball arsenal for
Well, frankly,
years to come.
Lee, what is it now? It's December 15th. We're, 11 days away from Christmas. Everybody that's watching wants a new bowling ball for Christmas. And if you don't, you're not a true bowler. So somebody wants a new bowling ball. So go on Twitter, go on Facebook, go on Instagram. Tell all your friends to tune in. And I'm going to give them a free bowling ball for Christmas because I want them to tune in.
All we need is 170.
166.
166.
166. That's it.
Oh.
Question for you in the chat, Brandon. Talk about how you became the bow tie bowler.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know this. So
I became, back when I was younger, I used to watch the PBA all the time. And I always seen them wearing pants, shirt tucked in. I was like, that's a professional look. Because before, I always wore shorts and a T-shirt. I always wanted to be comfortable. So when I started bowling more and more tournaments, I became, I started wearing pants, and then I tucked my shirt in. And one day I said, I put a bow tie on, and I didn't know if I was going to be uncomfortable or, comfortable. And it actually did not bother me. So, and I got a lot of compliments about, my look. So I took the style myself, and that's when I became BTB. Now I currently own almost 50 plus
Wow.
bow ties.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and my friends, bowlers, family and friends, anytime they see something, they might pick one up for me, and I said I wear it all. I just learned how to make a bow tie out of a tie. I learned how to tie a regular bow tie, and I have, little clip-on bow ties. So there's many styles of mine, and as you can see, I do like to show a little bit. Like this one here I have on is a little bling bling, but not all of my bow ties are like this. I actually
there you go.
have,
Show it to the
show
it to the people.
See my little bling here, if you can see this.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to interrupt,
No,
but
you're
to
fine.
Justin, truer words have never been spoken. I want a bowling ball even when it's not Christmas. We all do.
Oh, absolutely.
So go on Twitter, go on Facebook, invite your friends, and I will personally buy them a bowling ball, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Since we're on Inside Bowling, I'd recommend that it's an EBI purchase, preferably a web tour because you're not going to go wrong.
Talking about the web tour, that ball is so silky smooth. It's not even funny. Today, I did not throw my web tour. I threw my web all 8 games, and I think I threw it well. It got down the lane pretty well. It flipped on the back, and it finished well. Didn't leave a lot of corner pins like previous squads. I've seen a lot of corner pins, but today I shot well with the web, and I'm very, very, very happy with the purchase.
So we currently have on lane number 37 a front 6.
Okay.
Don't tell me. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on the sheet. It's, hold on. I'm going to try and get it before he strikes the 7th time.
And he released the ball, and we have...
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
That's right, baby.
He went Brooklyn.
And it is Brandon Biondo and his partner. I'm trying to find them on the sheet, but I cannot seem to find them.
Yeah, he's front 7, and that last one, he went Brooklyn.
It's not on the back sheet.
Let's see here. Let's look
Why
at some
can
more
I not
questions.
find this?
I know
Is
this.
it on the sheet?
Well, this is the original sheet, so I'm
Well, yeah,
trying
but this is right now, is it not?
to. Yeah.
This is updated.
There you go, Marazzo.
Ah, Marazzo. I do not know his first name, but he currently is the front 7, and we have a front 5 in front of us. Let's see if we have any questions.
Marazzo. Dan Marazzo.
Thank
there
you,
go.
Justin, for sharing on Facebook and on Twitter. If you have not bought a new ball in 30 years, it is time for an upgrade. Thank you, Beefy, for Marazzo. I found it.
Absolutely.
And to Donald, go buy yourself a new ball, man. Support the manufacturers. I'm going to tell you straight up, bowling is a great sport, and we've got a lot of manufacturers that have a lot of great pieces. You're not really going to find a bad one from anybody. So go out and invest a little money in your game. Maybe you'll see your average bump up a few pins, and you'll be pleased.
Yeah, the new balls they're coming out with now, you can do less with your hand, and the equipment will actually take over. It's amazing.
Yes, Christian, Web Tour Purple Hammer. Share the feed. Let's get 1,000 viewers, and we'll give one away. And we're
8:46.
Hey, we're moving up. We're up 10.
Here
up
we
10.
go.
If everybody shares on one of their channels, because everybody's got social media, we're going to get over 1,000, and we're going to give away a bowling ball.
So here on lane 36, we have a front 5. Over on 37, we have front 7.
Yes, and that is front 7 from Marazzo. That is Brandon Biondo's partner. And our front 5.
And they are currently sitting where?
We've got Biondo and Marazzo. This is after game 1, so this is a little bit skewed. They were in 38th at 582
Oh.
under. And I think Lee black clouded him.
Yep.
It was not me, but he ranked 10.
Well,
it was very good.
But he knows he got away with that last one. So
Yes, but it's the game of bowling. So
they could have waited till next game to get back at him.
what game are they in right now, Lee?
Game 3
Okay,
already.
So we currently, but as you've seen, Ronnie Russell and Dave Wadka bowling 520 and 540 with 2 really good games. Honestly, almost anybody in the top 46 still has a chance. Now, throwing 24 strikes in one game or very, very close to it is quite difficult.
Absolutely.
No matter what you're bowling on.
I know the first game, AJ and Holloman, they were going 579, and then they opened for 478, I think it was. So you go from
Shake that off.
579 to 478, 476.
And for a correction, that is Dan Marazzo that has the front 7. And currently a 9 count with a ring 10. Let's see if we can get Dan to make it.
All right, here we go.
Oh
here.
my God, we just got an update.
Here we go.
Can I read it?
You
Thank you
most
very
certainly
much.
may.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
here we go on
So-
lane 36. We have the front 6.
Okay, we're gonna, front 6. Okay, so now on the standings, up by 5 pins. My pick, Gohagen and Horns at plus 887. In second, we have Szymanski and
Samowski.
Okay. And Stagemeyer at 882, so only 5 pins ahead. Third, we have Flora and Ray at 836. Shout out to our Kentucky viewers. We have Slaba and Yazel at 827 over. Rounding out the top 5, we have Ramsden and Burns at 815 over. Right outside of the top 5, kind of our steamrollers this block thus far, we have Wadka and Russell at 815 over. And to round out the top 12, we have Lubinsky and Burks at 700.
Looks like we got a tie for 12.
Yes. It's 761 over. Let's see. And currently...
They made a move. Ari Wilson and Zach Wilkins.
And 15th at 742. I know we had some people asking about Daniel Dino. Him and his partner are at 734 over.
And a tie for 17th with Justin Hale and Matt Cleveland.
A couple of sleepers in Raymond Lucier and PJ Haggerty at 695 over. We've got Pepe and Matt McNeil at 626 over. But even down to 37th place at 626 over, the number in 12th is 761. So Dave Wadka and Ronnie Russell, 140 over, could easily shift up this leaderboard. We have the old standings. Hold on. I'll tell you.
I don't. I might.
So as of game 1, they were in second. They are still in second.
They were first and second all day long.
They went 60 over that game. That'll cost you.
They're two left-handers.
Hey, basic.
Let's see if we have any questions in the chat. Black Widow Urethane is a beast through the pins. Could always use another one. Well, do yourself a favor. Go buy another one. You won't regret it. You can't have enough GB2s in your possession. Frankly, there's a few bowling balls in the era of reactive resin that have just been really, really good. And a GB2, frankly, is one of them. So you're not going to miss out on buying another one.
The GB2 and the GB2 Phenom, they both.
Absolutely. Let's see. I need a new ball. I'll share. Thank you very much. Keep sharing. I'm telling you, I'm going to give away. I have no ball contract. I have no affiliation. But I will give away. I will go and I will buy a bowling ball just to give it away. Just so somebody can have a good Christmas. So with today's current equipment, what is an elite average on a league house shot? Now, the tough part about that question, Scott, is from bowling center to bowling center, topography to topography, lane bed to lane bed, bowler to bowler, you're going to see so much variance. Meaning you can have a really good bowler in one bowling center that averages 220, and you can have one subpar bowler in another bowling center averaging 235. So if I had to give you a round answer, kind of a ballpark guess, somewhere around 235. But like I said, you find a tougher bowling center, it could be 220. You find an easier bowling center, it could be 245. So that's, kind of a tough question.
What's your average?
My average on a house shot?
Yeah.
I've not bowled league in about 7 years, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
Okay.
Yours?
My average now is 231.
Okay.
And today in this tournament, I averaged 237. So.
Aaron Yuratovich is the GOAT. Thank you.
I'm just happy I learned how to say your name, because here's the list I had, and it's Yuratousch. I'm not going to get Yuratovich out of that ever.
No. Frankly, I've got to tell you, I had quite a few of my friends send me that and say, what happened? And nothing. because if you would have heard how my name was butchered at my high school and college graduation, you wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I never said his last name because I didn't know how to pronounce it either. I was just calling him Aaron.
So this is a really good question. Daniel S856, is the GB2 as good or better than the original Game Breaker? Now, this could be an easier question, but you have to understand when the GB2 was released and when the original Game Breaker was released. Lanes have changed a lot. The environment has changed a lot. Bowlers have changed a lot. The game as a whole has changed quite a substantial amount since the original Game Breaker was released. So if you go when the Game Breaker was released, the Game Breaker. But if you go now, GB2. And it just is a testament to how much the game of bowling shifts and how much it has changed in such a short amount of time. 839. How I can't give a
842.
little bit of a shift. I got frustrated and we saw a shift. But I can't give away any more than a bowling ball. I mean, I can't give away any more.
Can we at least get to 900?
I would love to get to 1,000.
Oh, 1,000 would be great, but 900. Let's start off there first.
So let's see. No new questions, but ask some questions. I would love to answer your tough questions, your easy questions, your intricate questions, your easy questions, any of them. We'd love to answer them.
George Tomlinson said it gets boring bowling on a house shot.
But, George, you're bowling, so it can't be that boring.
Hey guys,
Mike.
I'm back in the booth
Hey,
for
Mike.
just a minute.
Just a second.
Brad's
Okay.
coming next.
Okay.
I came in to just do one thing.
Yep.
A lot of people are like, "Hey, where are you at, Mike? How come you're not in the booth?" I want to give a shout out to a buddy of mine. Used to bowl with a lot. Doesn't live around here anymore, but a legend from around this area. I want to say hello to Carl Elbrick, who's watching right now.
Hi, Carl.
Texted me a little while ago. Super cool guy.
Awesome.
Great guy. So,
Awesome.
Carl, miss you, buddy. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. You guys doing okay here in the booth?
Great.
Oh, we're awesome.
Great, Mike.
Everything good?
Mike,
So,
I've got to tell you, I'm trying my hardest to get to 1,000 viewers. I'm trying. And I'm trying to get everybody to go to InsideBowling.com and take advantage of the $10 chamois.
We do have orders coming in left and right.
Very good.
And it's
That's
going
awesome.
really well.
Very
they're
good.
just
Oh, my
rolling in.
gosh.
So thank you, everybody.
Thank
and I'm
you.
seriously going to, with this, it's not big margins because I'm running all these sales and stuff, but I am taking the proceeds from all this Inside Bowling store revenue, and I'm going to invest it into some more streaming equipment. That's what I'm doing with it. So it's
Okay.
Can't beat it.
power of the people.
So you actually want more equipment so we can see more people bowling.
Well, here's the thing. I have multiple cameras. I have a wireless camera. I have all this different stuff. But my Black Magic cards, they're called, they're malfunctioning, and they're
Okay.
not recognizing multiple cameras. It's only recognizing 3 cameras
Okay.
instead of 8 is what I normally have. And the card I need to get is $1,000 by itself,
Wow.
just for the card.
Wow.
So and I have other things I need to do. These cameras are old. They're all 720p. I need to upgrade to 1080.
Okay.
Just a lot of other stuff that really nobody really
Well,
cares about.
and the more you sell, the more bowling that you can show.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's a win-win.
And I tell people, too, subscribe to the YouTube channel because if I ever had 100,000 subs on YouTube, I'd have enough ad revenue coming in that I could probably just do this full time.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
But instead, I have to do things to pay the bills and do other things,
Sure,
which I
sure.
love doing all that, too. But
Sure.
this is actually something that's pretty cool. And here's the thing, too. If you guys ever want to go out and stream events under this name, you guys can negotiate your own rates, your own deals. I'll give you the equipment. You guys can go stream it yourselves and go do it yourselves.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
Hey, Mike, we have a question from Fred Peterson. If
Yep.
you get new equipment, does that mean you'll live stream more events?
I will tell you it has a lot better possibility of doing so.
So that means yes. So go to InsideBowling.com, buy yourself a chamois. I already told Mike that I would buy 5 chamois, not at the $10 price, but at the full $23 price.
Well,
and
it's
I would-
$19.99 on my site, but most pro shops $23.
Okay, $19.99,
Yeah, yeah.
and I will give them away.
Also,
There you
go
go.
to YouTube and subscribe to Inside Bowling.
Yep, yep. We're doing good on the subs. A lot
There
of
we
people
go.
subscribing.
So let's see.
I'm bringing Brad Miller in, by the way,
Oh,
to talk with you guys.
very good.
I'm rolling out.
Very
so
good.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Mike.
it.
Well, Mike, it was good seeing you again.
So let's see. We've had some questions. I apologize. I don't know what ball Tommy Barnell is throwing. Barnwell, pardon me. I'm having trouble getting over the hump to shooting 300. What advice can you give me? This, honestly, we're about to get Brad Miller in the booth. This would be a phenomenal question for Brad, so we'll come back to that one. And let's see, Aaron and Brandon, how many steps are your approaches when shooting at second arrow and all the way at left gutter? So, you go ahead and answer.
My approach, I have 5-step approach all the way through. My game is speed dominant. So when I do have to move left, I have a tendency of missing quite a bit because, like I said, I get through the break point. I am currently practicing on reducing that speed as the further left I have to move. But when I'm second arrow on the right, oh man, I'm all gas, no break.
So, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
We just, Inside Bowling just posted, Aaron Yuratovich is giving away 5 chamois and a bowling ball of your choice to 6 lucky winners if we get to 1,000 viewers. Now, if you don't get on InsideBowling.com and try and get a chamois and a bowling ball of your choice, frankly, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what you need to do is you need to get 10 chamois or 5 chamois.
There we go, Brad. Oh. Thank you.
And then you get free shipping. So if you get 5 chamois, it's $50, $10 a chamois, but you get free shipping, and then you resell them for like $13 a piece.
No, Brad. Have you heard what my deal is right now?
Well, that way Flanagan loses money at that point. So
No. So currently, let's see, we've got 881 viewers. Phenomenal.
Right now?
So this is what I made a deal with the viewership. I said if we get to 1,000 viewers,
that'd be awesome.
I will personally buy somebody a ball of their choice, any company, whatever they want, and I will buy 5 chamois.
We just went up 5 more viewers.
And I will give them to somebody.
Wow. So someone's getting a bowling ball if we get to 1,000?
If we get to 1,000 viewers, somebody's getting a bowling ball.
Wow.
And it can be whatever they want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, why not? Well, it's Christmas. Honestly, it's 11 days till Christmas.
How are you going to choose who gets it?
I don't know. I'm just.
All right. You just run a Facebook post. They got to follow you on social media.
Yeah. We'll do something. But let's get to 1,000 viewers. There's nothing more that would make me happier.
This is the most we've had.
Than this holiday season. Yep.
Hey, I said 900. If we get to 900, I will personally give away one of a bow tie. I will go buy a bow tie.
Oh, wow.
That's
900.
cool.
Let's go.
And real quick.
Let's go.
You know, we've seen some lower scores, 430, 420, 450, 420. We've got a 500 and a 493. So I think the scoring pace is starting to heat up just a hair.
Ronnie Russell and Dave Watka
They've been smashing them.
Yeah, they just shot 520 that game. So
Again.
now they're
540, 520, 520.
Yeah.
Wow, they got to be in the top 3 now.
So now they're 9-11 over or something like that.
Wow.
2 to go.
Remarkable. Let's see if we've got any.
They might be coming to the.
I think they are.
Did you see what George and Jordan shot?
I did not.
Okay.
Let's see. Hope somebody had a good question real quick. Hold on. Question. Hold on. Somebody had a good question. Can you talk about normal ball maintenance for reactive balls? Honestly, if you bowl a lot, you're going to have to replace your equipment. There's no way around it. I would recommend cleaning it, whatever your favorite manufacturer is, or wherever you get your bowling balls drilled, go in, have them resurface, have them clean your bowling balls. But just like somebody had mentioned earlier, they haven't bought a bowling ball in 30 years. You're going to have to replace that piece of equipment.
Absolutely. Hey, Brad, we had a question earlier, and we wanted you to answer it. They asked.
Somebody said, sorry.
No, you're good.
Somebody said they're having trouble getting over the hump of bowling 300. What do they do? It's a tough one for Brad.
What is that? What is that? So they've never shot 300?
So they've never shot 300, and they're having trouble getting over the hump. So just give them a piece of advice.
What's their closest? I need information.
Just give them a piece of advice.
Forget about it and let it happen.
There you go.
Like you can't. Like there's really nothing. I mean, it's gonna happen if you're close enough. If you're close enough to where it's on your mind, then it'll happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen.
Sure.
You just got to let it happen.
There you go.
That's what I would think. But I don't know. If your highest game's 220 and you want to shoot 300, then we might need to work on some other stuff. You know what I mean? But if you're shooting 270s, then it'll happen.
Sure. Let's see. So,
By the way, Ronnie Russell at 803, Dave Watka at 805.
wow. Holy smokes, that is impressive.
They're on a tear right now.
Wow.
So they are crushing.
So, yes, to my friend Henry Craig, yes, go to InsideBowling.com, purchase something, support bowling, and get all your friends and family to share this post, and we're going to give something away, man.
Out of these 800 viewers, I know if
What are we
you
up to?
guys
We're
tell
up
883.
883.
Okay.
So we need 100, man. We got, what do we got? We got 2 games left. If we get to 1,000 viewers, it doesn't have to be 1,001. It doesn't have to be 1,200. All it has to be is 1,000 viewers at 1 second. And I'm going to personally give away a bowling ball and 5 chamois from Mike because it's Christmas and
Why not?
everybody deserves a chamois and everybody wants a new bowling ball. It's the holiday season.
Absolutely.
I remember when I was a kid, I begged my parents.
Right? Bowling balls are the greatest thing on the
Oh my
planet.
gosh, I remember one Christmas, I walked downstairs and there's the Christmas tree and there was this tower. Like this 3-2-1 tower of bowling balls. And I was like in shock. And they weren't wrapped. You know, my parents were like, nah, you don't believe in Santa anymore. It's okay. And there was a tower, 3-2-1, 6 bowling balls for Christmas one year. And I was in heaven.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I mean, there is nothing in this world like it.
yeah, I know.
You know?
As a bowling person who loves bowling, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Hey, I have a question for Aaron and Brad.
Okay.
Real quick, what was going through your mind of the New Mexico Open, Brandon?
Oh,
That's
boy.
a really big
don't-
stage,
don't
really
forget-
hard shot.
don't
How'd you
forget your
handle your
question,
nerves?
Man, honestly, that had to be the most stressful tournament I've ever bowled. First time going out there, and it was just kind of crazy because going into Sunday for match play, I was winning matches with 170s and 180s, so that just showed the difficulty of the shot. So bowling against Darren Tang, bowling against Robert Lawrence, bowling against Darren Tang again for seeding for the show. That had to be the most stressful. And like now, I have chill bumps and my heart starts beating fast because every time I talk about it, it's a stress kind of reliever, but also stressful because I never thought a day in my life that I would be on that stage bowling against Chris Barnes for a title.
Oh, yeah. You did bowl Chris Barnes, didn't you?
I did.
Isn't that awesome?
I lost by 1 pin. But
Brad.
and serious, I would have never gotten that opportunity if it wasn't for Harvey Johnson, Team Harvey.
Yeah.
And I appreciate him just believing in me
Yeah.
and my abilities. But bowling, like I said, hats off to Chris Barnes for finishing that match because, dude, I know.
He struck out, didn't he?
No, he just had to throw that first one. 'Cause
Okay.
I left a 10 pin
And
Oh, so you had it in your hand? Oh,
well,
no.
I threw a double and I left a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that, okay.
Yeah, but you know, I also missed the 1-2. Yeah,
tough leave.
yeah, you know. and-
Nerves.
Oh my God, guys.
oh yes.
We are
900?
at 900 viewers.
Cool.
That means that Brandon is giving away a bow tie. And
I am.
100 more viewers, and I'm going to give away a bowling ball of your choice, preferably an Ebonite International bowling ball, but frankly, whatever you want. It's your Christmas, your
Hey.
holiday. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to give it to you.
And for the person I'm giving the bow tie to, I'm gonna just scroll through, you know, the viewers and whoever's been here.
906.
Oh, my gosh.
And
I'm getting nervous now.
and
I'm going to have to
just
get my
pick
wallet
somebody.
out.
Really? Hey,
I'm going to have to get my wallet out.
guess what, Aaron?
We're, pay
5
up.
chamois
It's all right.
and the bowling
5
ball.
chamois.
5 chamois, and they're 5 chamois at the full price.
Man.
Because I want Mike to get more equipment. You know, I got to tell you, as a supporter of bowling, there's never too much live streamed bowling.
No.
And
there's not.
if there's anything that I can do
Yeah. heck
to
yeah.
make
Oh.
more live stream bowling,
909.
there we go. If there's anything that I can do to get more live stream bowling, more people watching bowling, more people in a bowling center, I'll do it.
Right now, here on 37, we have a teammate
Oh,
both
my
on
gosh.
front 5.
A double
Okay.
front 5.
Who is it? Well, it ain't Kevin Williams.
No.
It's
Michael Martell.
and Chase. I apologize if I butcher this last name. Benitez.
Yeah.
I think it's correct. I don't know
Close enough.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so like I said, I'm going to go for the person, whoever I'm giving a bow tie to, I'm going to just scroll through the viewers, and I'm going to pick someone, and I will contact you somehow, some way, and I will ship you a bow tie.
There we
Heck
go.
yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Bow tie Brandon.
Bow tie Brandon,
So,
baby, is in the
okay,
building.
so Brandon, you said you had a question for me and Brad.
Oh, yeah. My question for you guys, do you remember your first 300, and do you remember what ball it was?
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
I remember the pair, the bowling center, and I remember who I was bowling with.
I don't remember the pair. I don't know. I can't
That's a
say
long-
for sure
that's a
the
long
pair.
time ago, bro. A long
Well,
time
yeah.
ago.
Oh, guys, we're
That's
at
not a-
9-11.
9/11.
Yo!
Let's go.
We're getting there.
Isn't Ronnie Russell and Dave Wadka at 911 over? Or is that 811? Something like
I heard
that.
9/11, but
Okay,
they're
okay.
close. They're close to 9/11.
So, Brad, first 300 game, what ball did you use?
A hot rod Pro Stock Pearl.
What
It was
bowling
like
center?
a good
You remember?
Gladstone Bowl.
Oh, wow.
It was at Harvard America.
Okay.
And I was bowling Danielle Duncan on the Sunday portion of the match
of
play,
America.
and she had the front 9.
Okay. Wow.
So we both had the front 9.
Wow.
That's
And she had
remarkable.
never shot 300 either.
Oh.
And so she went up there and left a 7-pin, and I went up there and
Labeled them all.
shot it.
Oh, guys, we're at 916, baby.
Perfect.
16, there we go.
Perfect. We're
Let's
going to
go.
give stuff away. 5 chamois. He's giving away a bow tie. I'm giving away a bowling ball of your choice. Let's do it.
Oh,
929.
baby.
Perfect. We're getting it. I'm not even
Let's
worried.
go.
I'm not even worried.
Hey, Aaron, go
Yep.
ahead and put the card out right
I know.
now.
My wallet's out. Don't worry,
Yes.
guys.
If you guys can, real quick, give Flanagan some love and hit the like button. That helps us out on the YouTube. YouTube does this thing in the sports section where when you are live, ranks you, and it ranks you by likes. So if you can help us out and hit the like button for us, that'd be really awesome.
That'd
And
be amazing.
Do yourself a favor and subscribe to the Inside Bowling channel so you
Yes.
get a notification every time they're on.
Yep.
Oh, 936, baby.
Not even
we
worried.
go.
Wallet's out. I'm buying. Bowling ball, 5 chamois.
He's ready.
I'm ready.
Wallet's out.
I'm ready, guys. Let's do it.
This is going up pretty quick.
Yeah,
There are
they-
people coming in here.
Let's do it, guys. Personally, for myself, first 300 was a track 505A.
Oh, okay.
The red, green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
frankly,
Christmas one.
if that ball was still in the product line,
You'd
I
have
would
it.
still have one.
Did you like the 505C?
I loved them all. And I've got to tell you, now this is me being completely unbiased. Track has some phenomenal bowling equipment.
Yeah.
And throughout my whole college career, I found myself gravitating towards those bowling balls. Like I said earlier, every ball company, Storm, Roto, all the EBI companies, DV8, Brunswick, everybody's got good equipment.
Yeah.
It's really what matches up for you. But for me personally, it
Yeah.
just seemed like those balls were really good.
Yeah. Where was it at?
Olathe Lanes East.
I was going to say that.
Olathe Lanes East, yep.
What pair?
13 and 14.
All right.
13
cool.
and 14 right in front of the counter. It was Wednesday night league, and I don't think I bowled above 740.
Wow.
But I bowled 300.
Hey, that's all right.
Hey,
Heck yeah.
man.
Heck
Hey, man.
yeah.
Thank you.
What about you?
I don't remember the ball. The bowling center was Gardena Bowl. On 15 and 16, it is only a 16 lanes there. And we lost the game.
Thank you.
I do remember
yeah,
that.
stinks.
Yeah, shooting 300 with a loss was not sitting well with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what about your highest series?
I was just about to ask that. That's phenomenal.
848.
Wow.
That's not that big nowadays. Like it's
You know
it's
what's-
big, but
I got to
it's big
tell
for
you,
me.
this is crazy. My high series is like 811.
Yeah.
And it was on something pretty hard. And a lot of people are like, my high series is, 870, 840. And I don't get that.
I can't imagine.
Honest to God, like I've bowled one block.
962, by the way.
Guys,
Oh,
5
962.
chamois bowling ball of your choice. Share on Twitter, share on Instagram, share on Facebook. If you've got Snapchat, share it.
hey,
What the
30,
hey?
38
Share it.
viewers. Come on, guys.
And hit
I'm rooting
the
for
like
you
button
guys.
for us.
And please hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
You will not regret it.
Yes.
Well, my highest series, guys, is 879.
See? That's what I'm
See?
telling you. I can't even fathom 879.
You're a beast.
No,
What was it
man.
like shooting 79.
Oh, that was, I never thought I would stop striking. You know, first game I come out with 300. Second game I go strike, blower 7, sheet for 280. Then the last game I come out front 11 and then stone 8 pin.
Wow.
Really?
299, yeah.
Dude, that could have been
A lot.
That could have been
Yeah,
the
serious.
dream.
And I was throwing the hammer, the Black Widow. I think it was a red one. It was from overseas.
My highest series, I have another series I believe that was like 808 or 805.
Yeah.
I actually bowled 299, 300, and then only bowled 2-0 and
Oof.
200 and some change the third game. Couldn't miss the first two, and then
Yeah.
that little bit of a transition. And
Where was that at?
Olathe.
Olathe?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Olathe.
I got to tell you, for what they do for the bowlers,
Hey guys, just let you know we have a front 7 here.
Where
yeah,
at?
we do.
Okay.
What they do for the bowlers is phenomenal. When they got, whoa,
Almost
Oh,
a
there goes that.
517.
Holy
That's
smokes.
the
Wow.
that's the booth black
that was
cloud
the booth
right
cloud,
there.
yeah. Ever since they got new lane beds, which is a remarkable upgrade,
Oh yeah.
I haven't been able to hit that bowling center very well.
Really?
Just matchup, just bad,
Yeah.
frankly. But what they do for the bowlers, man,
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
just honestly, just
Well
like
round.
just like St. Clair Bowl, like
Well round.
it's remarkable what they do for the bowlers. I mean, they're willing to give free bowling to youth bowlers. They're willing to donate a lot of lineage. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
lineage to high school bowling, which, to me, high school bowling and collegiate bowling is the future of the sport. There's
Yeah.
no doubt that they're the two strongest kind of segments of our game, and they just give away so much lineage, and it's in a culture where not a lot of people are going to give anything away or help
Yeah,
other
they're
people
counting pennies because it's
out.
a tough dollar to make.
Absolutely, and I understand it, but it's remarkable when you find and in the game of bowling, there's so many good people.
And they support the local community of the adult series as well.
Absolutely.
Like Olathe hosts a lot of tournaments.
Anything they can host.
Anything they can do, they do.
Absolutely, and it's
Yeah, it's
incredible
pretty cool.
because you've got a lot of bowling centers that they're counting pennies, and it's I don't blame them on the economic side of
Oh, yeah,
things.
business
It's
side.
tough,
Yeah. Yep.
But
They do what
if
they
you
can.
invest into the future on the long end, on the long turn, on the long return, whatever the heck you want to call it,
Right.
you're going to come out ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
And they understand that, which is great.
Yep.
And we're at 960
Yep.
viewers.
40 away.
40 more.
We got to get away. We got to get there.
I'm going to give away a bowling ball and 5 chamois.
Hey, Brad, we have a question here.
Okay.
Any suggestions on working through nerves when starting to bowl a tournament?
Just do it more often. Don't force it. Embrace the nerves.
Yep.
I was told one time, if you're in a position where you're nervous, you're in a good position. So even if you mess up, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about results. If you mess up, who cares? Like, if you mess up because you're nervous, who cares? You were nervous.
Well, and I'm going to
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome. You're in a
Honestly,
position to be nervous.
when you've been in those positions when
Yeah.
you're just nervous as hell and you almost can't focus, when you get back to that normalcy where things are okay, where you're not nervous,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you miss it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, those moments when you got to step up and you got to get 10, or you got to double in the 10th, or you got a 3-bagger. You don't get to experience the moment enough, but when you do, cherish it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter,
Take
yeah.
this from experience. It doesn't matter if you strike. It doesn't matter if you double. It doesn't matter if you throw it right in the gutter.
Yeah.
But those nerves, the realness of life.
Yep.
You-
Exactly.
you
That's
don't-
what you do. That's what you train for. That's
Oh,
what you
good
work for.
pickup.
That's what you live
Absolutely. And it doesn't matter if you execute in that moment.
for. It really doesn't.
But the fact that you're living in that moment and that you're aware of it,
Just think of Walter Ray. He's made how many shows and how many times has he won? I think he's made what?
130 shows probably.
130 shows and he's won
50 times.
50
or whatever
times.
It is. Yeah.
Like, so everyone fails more than they,
Yeah.
and how many tournaments has he bowled?
Well,
2,000?
Well,
And he's won 50 of them, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you fail more than you win.
absolutely.
So don't worry about the result.
Yep.
The result is completely irrelevant.
Yep.
My buddies always tell me that the experience of bowling tournaments is what's going to push you through the hoop.
It's everything.
Yeah.
You just got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You just got to
Wow.
keep in anything in life. You just got to keep doing it.
And like I said,
Wow.
like New
So
Mexico
true.
was the New
So
Mexico Open was really my first big tournament, and
And you finished second?
I finished second.
I
Shake
hate
it
you,
off.
man.
Seriously,
I
what
hate
are
you.
we doing?
I know. I need a bow tie.
Hey, I got you. I have a lot.
He's giving one away.
Hey, one is yes,
And
absolutely.
in 36 viewers, we're giving away a bowling ball and 5 chamois.
Come on, guys, keep pushing. Tell your
Gosh.
friends.
Share it on Twitter. Share it on Instagram. Please just share my status on Facebook. Get people over. Turn it on. All we got to do is get to 1,000 for a second.
Yeah.
We don't have to be there for 10 seconds. All we got to do is get to 1,000, and I'm going to give somebody a bowling ball of their choice.
Yes.
No affiliation. They can pick what they want. And I'm going to give 5 people a chamois.
All we need is 1,000 on this computer right here. Just
need-
one, just like that.
It's going to jump up to like 990.
That's fine.
I'm waiting on
Let's
it.
do it. And frankly, if we hit it to 1,000, we can set the next benchmark, and we're just going to keep giving stuff away, guys. It's Christmas, and in bowling, you know, I appreciate the bowlers enough that I will continue to give stuff away, and I will continue to give back. And if we can get enough viewers, man, I will just keep giving stuff away. You know, it's not very often do you get to see a field of this caliber and you don't have to pay for it. You know, the remarkable thing is you can turn on bowling right now. You can watch people that have bowled all around the world. You can watch people that have bowled for more money than you know. And you can watch some amazing talent. And all you have to do is go to youtube.com and type in Inside Bowling. And you're going to watch them.
Heck yeah.
You know, it's incredible, man.
Subscribe to the
I mean,
channel.
most of the people on live stream don't know who Rick Miller is.
Yeah.
And although I completely just black clouded him, and I'm sorry, Rick, for
Yeah,
710.
Rick Miller just 710.
Rick is a stone cold killer.
Yeah, back in the high roller days.
Oh, my
and
God.
The team challenge days. Yeah, awesome.
And,
awesome.
and
bowler.
I don't even know Rick.
Right.
All I know is the stories about
Yeah,
Rick,
yeah, he's amazing.
and it's incredible.
yeah.
You know.
It's so crazy.
And we got Chad Roberts in front of us, bowled all over the world.
Dan Higgins, his partner.
Yeah, Dan
awesome bowler.
Dan Higgins, my God. Don't know him personally, but know a lot of stories about him bowling for a lot more.
Oh, we have another 710
Another
right here in front of
710
us.
on front 7, though. Wow.
Yeah.
All I know, guys, is that was
Jeez.
not a hot 2 frames for us.
Wow.
So let's go to the – let's see. This is a really good question, and I would like to answer this, although Mike Kobylinski asked Brad. An ideal tilt angle I have between 5 and 10 degrees. Does my tilt need to be variable like rotation? I'm going to tell you something, Mike. Do not try and adjust your tilt. It's an endless battle. Work with rotation, work with ball surface, and I'm going to tell you 5 to 10 degrees is a pretty good range to have. Because if you look at a lot of the really, really good players, they don't have a whole bunch of tilt. Now, I will preface that by saying it's all relative based on your rev rate, speed, and your kind of natural rotation. But 5 to 10 degrees is a pretty darn good number.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not a good bowler or a bad bowler because of your tilt.
Correct, 100%.
That is not a reason for being good or being bad. It's all a game of angles anyway.
Look at anytime people say good or bad, look at people like Brandon Novak.
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. There's no rules, dude. There's no bad.
There is no book, there's no list
I know.
that says you got to have this swing, you've got to have this timing. Now, I will admit, you have to have a certain amount of fundamentals to be an elite
Sure,
player.
yeah.
But after that, man,
You got to be confident. You got to be able to do it every time.
oh my gosh,
But it really doesn't matter what it looks like.
100%.
And you know what's crazy is people told me when I started bowling, hey, you need to put your thumb in the ball. You need to put your thumb in
Isn't
the
that
ball.
amazing?
You need to put your thumb in the ball. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
You know, and I
Yeah.
just never understood that. And I just kept practicing and practicing, you know, and eventually they was like, dude, you throw the ball well. I always thought you threw the ball with a thumb. And it's like, no, I've always thrown with no thumb. So, you know, and they always got on my case. But, you know, I've never, even with the thumb in my ball, I could never see my ball hook, and I didn't like that. So I told myself, hey, I need to figure something out. And only time I put a thumb in the ball is when I shoot at my spares.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. There's a rule change coming up, though. You're not going to have the thumb hole. Do you have a thumb hole in your ball?
Some of them I do,
Some
and
of
some
you
I
do?
don't.
Yeah. I had a student ask me that, and I had to look up the rule.
Yeah.
So now you're not allowed to, if it's your strike ball, you're not allowed to have a
Correct.
thumb hole, but if it's your spare ball, you can have a thumb hole.
Absolutely.
But you have to use it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And that starts in 2020 of August, I believe.
yeah.
so David Parker said, I haven't purchased a new ball in about 4 years or so. Well, how about this, David? Go on your Facebook. Go on your Instagram.
We might
go,
be here.
Go on your Twitter.
950. Dang
950,
it.
we're trying. Tell every one of your friends to get on here, and we're going to give away a bowling
gonna
ball,
give
and
away a
then
bowling
you
ball.
won't have to buy
Right.
a bowling ball. Maybe you'll win one.
He still has a lane 1 enriched uranium. Hey, wasn't that ball pretty good, though?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. It was silver, I believe.
Losing
we got?
viewers. I know, Joe.
I know.
Invite your friends up.
Yep.
Oh.
So we just got.
All right, we gotta go.
Brad, you reading them?
Game 3. You want to read them?
I would love to read them.
Go
This
ahead.
is fun. So, for everybody that wanted to know the current standings, the leaderboard is currently, the leader is my pick, Gohagen and Horns at 989 on the plus. We've got Wadka and Russell moved up to third at 936, and second is Sismowski and
Stigmeyer.
Stigmeyer, thank you, at 961. Fourth is Kentucky shout-out Slawbaugh Yazell at 931. Fifth is Haggett and Reed. They actually just had a big game. At 905, Ramsden Burns at 884. Seventh place is Flora and Ray at 877. And the current number at 830 over was actually, I believe, Andrew Anderson's pick. A.J. Rice and Michael Holloman at 830 over. Now, let's see. We've got Lavery and Pluhowski at 816 over in 14th. We've got Raymond Lucier and P.J. Haggerty, 794 over in 18th. We've got Aaron McCarthy and Rick Miller actually right in front of us, who I black clouded. I apologize, Rick Miller, in 19th at 776 over. I know we had a mention of Daniel Dino. Him and his partner are at 755 over. In 22nd, but the number right now is 835, and they are at 755. So, I mean, all it takes is a messenger across the pin deck, and you're going to be in it.
Yeah.
Let's see if we've got any other notables.
Wow, we have a great game here. 556.
Oh, my God. 556 by Martel and Benitez.
They're in 10th.
They're in 10th.
Oh,
Wow,
that's good.
That's going to move them up a lot.
Top 5, maybe.
Yeah. I got to believe probably 6th if I had to bet. But, yeah, 556, pardon me.
That's a huge game.
Frankly, the scores are really, really starting to heat up.
Yeah.
This is quite impressive. They were, honestly, I was really surprised. They were slow to start. I saw a lot of 430s, and they're starting to heat up, you know? But it's tough, though, man. If you start too deep and they overcliff, which to everybody.
They do.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I know you didn't bowl, but for me.
I watched you.
Thank you.
You were right here.
That must have been eventful. So what I mean by cliff is when there's a lot of oil to the left and a lot of dry to the right, meaning cliff.
Yeah.
It's really tough to control.
Which is debatably just as hard, if not harder, as a flat pattern. It can be if it gets severe enough.
If you want my opinion, I think a flat pattern is a bunch easier.
Yeah, it is.
Than
it's
cliff.
hard.
You know, especially, and this is a really tough misconception. A lot of really good bowlers say they don't like bowling on a house shot, myself included, and
a lot of them.
And it's because the cliff, as I described, is so hard to control. Whereas a flat pattern, although it's flat, and to some bowlers that may seem difficult or hard, it's just about finding the right angle.
Yeah, and it's hard to.
But what were you going to say, Brandon? I think we had another big score.
39 and 40. Ronnie Russell and his partner just shot 367?
No, that's 387. Oh, my.
Shoot.
So that's definitely going to damper.
That
but
is.
They bowled 387, so they're going to be at about 920.
Oof.
But still though,
That's probably still going to be in the cut.
it's going to be in the top 12, but they may drop from
gonna be
3rd
close.
all the way to 10th.
Well, Rice and Holloman, they can only shoot 58. They can shoot 80, 480.
Yeah, which is still a good number.
They
AJ
got there.
Rice with a strike. Yeah, but Michael Holloman, man, he's got to go to the wall
Yeah.
for 23. So that's,
Yeah,
struggling a little bit. I mean, not to say struggling is bowling 223, but currently
is.
with what we're bowling on,
Yeah.
223 is a little bit behind pace.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Well, Jim Jones, you say your pick is Walker and Russell. They need to pick that 387 game up. They just shot just now.
So, like Brad said, Justin, Holloman, and Rice can get to 80 over.
Had 'em. We had the standings, and someone took them.
Oh, no, right here.
Oh, right there. We don't have them yet. This is game 4, so.
Yep. So it's going to be really, really close, though, because just on the standings, there were
Yeah.
a handful of teams within 50. And on this, a 50-pin swing is nothing.
All you need is one good pair.
Yep.
Yeah, Aaron McCarthy 4-9 in the 9th right there. Yeah, saw someone in the chat said pound for pound, Aaron McCarthy is the best in the world. She's close. Frankie Lavoie's a little guy too,
Yeah.
and EJ's pretty little.
Yeah.
Probably
EJ's
EJ,
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah. pound for pound, yeah. What is this? What do I have to give away
Yeah, I know.
to
We're
get
losing.
to 1,000 viewers?
A house.
I can't give away a house. I got to buy one first. You know?
Oh, and look, crossing our path right here, we have Mr. Mac McNeil.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Are they on 37 and 38?
Probably so, it looks like.
Okay. Looks like we're going to have Dan Higgins and, nope, they're leaving. Never mind, they were just on that pair.
And everybody, when you get a second, give us a like and subscribe to
Yeah.
Inside Bowling on YouTube.
Yep.
Get some notifications every time Mike has live coverage. I can't stress it enough. There's no way that we could have too much live bowling and too much bowling on TV, too much bowling on the internet. And Inside Bowling's a great place, and all they want to do is stream more bowling.
It's pretty stressful, too. Like today, the internet went out. And so Mike did all this work, all this, just all this work to get all this stuff going.
Oh, yeah.
It's stressful. He values the people who tune in and watch and spend time on his channel and stuff like that, and then the internet goes out, something he can't control.
Absolutely.
It's an extremely frustrating thing. So.
Hey, AJ Rice just left a 7-pin, picked it up, so that kind of puts it
230,
down.
yeah.
So that puts him at 60 over.
460.
37 and 23.
So that means they can't
60.
get around. So that means
Correct.
for sure Wadka and Russell are still in the top 12, but they're going to have to.
So what did Wadka and Russell bowled 387.
387.
13. So Wadka and Russell are at 923.
Yeah.
So that's going to keep them. It's going to keep them pretty high up there.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be all right. How about a brand new car? Yeah.
Who said that?
Justin C.
Justin C. Man. If I was going to buy anybody a car, it'd be myself.
Really? You shot? Dan Higgins shot 816 the first 3, and then where are they at after 3? Higgins and.
Higgins.
Oh, they're 9th. Oof. They
Yep.
shot 420. Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but honestly, they'll be close with a game to go. They'll be in
probably be the
14th
number.
or 15th. Yeah, close around there. I mean, it's tough.
DJ Rose had a question. Out of us 3 sitting here, who had the best youth career? My career for bowling was horrible.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was not a bowler. I didn't bowl tournaments or anything like that. I played basketball and football.
That's awesome, actually. You're a basketball player?
Yeah, basketball and football.
Cool,
yeah.
man. I don't know. My youth career wasn't very good. I didn't have Team USA or any of that stuff.
Yeah, mine
So
was
we
not.
all stunk as a youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I remember when I first started bowling youth, I think I threw a beast. You remember that ball?
I do. That was a good ball.
Yeah, I threw a beast.
Columbia
And-
ball.
Yeah.
I want somebody to open a present. I am not happy that nobody's opened a present.
No one's
This is a shame.
shooting 300.
That's what I want. I want to commentate a present.
We in order to commentate, for someone to come up here and we can commentate a
where we
present, We have to have somebody shoot 300.
920.
921, guys.
Dang, we got so close.
Guys, we are one game away. I'm not joking. I have my wallet right here in front of me.
Give away one bowling ball.
Tell your friends.
Of choice.
Yeah.
Be anything.
If you want to buy a DV8 ball, I'll buy it for you. If you want to buy a Storm ball, I'll buy it for you. If you want to buy yourself an Ebonite International bowling ball, I'd recommend it, and I'll buy it for you.
What's the most expensive ball on the market? It used to be those.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Like the Alien?
I can't think of it.
The PBA line of
yeah,
balls.
like 320 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I
yeah.
won't buy you one of those, but share it, and I'll buy you something. And we'll give away 5 chamois, because the proceeds go to Mike getting more camera equipment, and like I said earlier, the more camera equipment equals more events, equals more bowling for you to watch
Heck yeah.
for free. And that's the key.
All right, so we had Rick Miller, Aaron McCarthy shoot 500.
That's a bunch.
Hey, we have
Right
a
now.
question
Or
here
480, I guess.
Okay.
by TQ Nemax. How many 300s have we had the whole weekend?
I think it's 10, right? 10, something like that. I think it was 9 in qualifying.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah. And we had a 299 in front of us by Lavery Spar.
We had 299 in the 2 p.m. squad with Vernon Adams. He threw the ball great, and he's left a Stone 8-pin sitting there for
So-
299.
We're gaining viewers. Guys, bowling ball, free, whatever you want. You want a plastic ball? I'll buy it.
Must be getting late. 10 o'clock hit.
So right here to our left on 33 and 34.
Gosh, everybody's talking to somebody.
Where they at?
Just hanging out here talking to you guys. I want to give you guys something away. You know, I want to give you guys a bowling ball. I want to make your Christmas. I want you guys to have a good holiday. You know,
Heck
I hope you all get to spend the holidays with your family. There's nothing quite like it.
9:30, a little uptick.
9:30, man. Come on now. I want to give for the holidays. Let's do it. Let's give away a bowling ball. Let's give away some chamois. If we get to 1,000 viewers, maybe we'll give something extra away. I don't know. I just want to give something away to somebody. You know? Like,
Yep.
you know, if there's one thing I remember about being a youth bowler, there were a lot of people that wanted to help me out. There were a lot of people that kind of went out of their way and said, hey, you need something, let me know.
Hey, right here to our left on 33 and 34, we have Trish Reed and Mike Haggard, and they were sitting,
Great
I
team.
think, 5th, 6th, somewhere up in there.
Let's look. We've got 5th.
Yeah,
Let's go, Trish.
yeah.
Come on, Trish. Sorry, guys. I had to turn my mic off so I
She,
could compliment her. I watched her bowl today. She bowled next to us. Man, you talk about a pit bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Good.
I thought she was going to run down there and knock him over. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I know she left a 9-pin, and she was not a happy camper.
They their last game was on like 3 and 4 or something like that, and they shot 580, didn't they, or something like that to
Yeah.
get to like 4th,
Right.
something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Of
580?
something gnarly. Their very last game of qualifying to
I
get
think
to 4th place or
I
something
want
like
to say somebody shot 290, and it was like 290, 279.
Might have been them.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But
Pretty
look at her.
awesome.
She throws the ball amazing.
that. She does. She bowled for Wichita State,
I
didn't
was
she?
about to say, I think so.
Yeah.
Everybody in the booth clapping for Trish.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently she finished second at the Women's U.S. Open one year in like 2008. Someone said that
I
in the
think
chat
2008
Yeah.
was right. It's remarkable. That's
Which
great.
is, yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
I first met her when I bowled the Reed Hawthorne out in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I met her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, who is she? Because
Yeah,
she
she's
was
good.
killing.
Killing. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
my goodness.
We got a question, or we don't really have a question, but Braden says, hello, first time tuning in. How are you? So, Brad, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Brandon, how are you?
I am amazing.
Frankly, if I was doing any better, I'd probably be dead. So, thanks for the question. Travis, get yourself a new spare ball. It's not a bad investment. Oh, what do we-
Charles Brown, you said you shared. We appreciate you sharing. Inside Bowling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have. Yes, Elwit, share. I would love to buy one of your teenagers a bowling ball for Christmas. Everybody in our environment, in our game right now, could use a new bowling ball. A couple extra strikes a game, a couple extra hits, a little extra angle and a little extra hitting power by a new ball of your choice. All you have to do, like, share, tell your friends, call your mom, call grandma, call your best friend, tell them to tune in to youtube.com and search Inside Bowling, and I want to give them a bowling ball away. There's nothing more that I want to do right now than give away a bowling ball and 5 chamois, so tell everybody.
We're still at 920.
Okay.
Doing all right.
But we have a whole game.
Who do we got? Who do we got?
So right now,
Trisha Reed and partner.
Mike Haggett.
Mike Haggart, that's sitting
Haggart,
in 5th.
pardon me.
Well, the thing about it is this is after 3. The standings that we giving you guys now are after 3, so we're waiting on the
waiting
paper.
on 4.
Correct.
Waiting on 4.
Correct.
We got Kevin Perky and Jerry DeWiggins on 35 and 36. We got the Wingstop boys. I can't remember their exact names. I think they are related. But Kevin Perky and Jerry DeWiggins are locals here. They've been bowling here. They've been bowling this tournament for years. They are phenomenal bowlers. Trisha Reed with the strike there for the double. Are they? Where's Reed? Where are they at?
They're in
They are
5th.
5th.
Okay,
or
after
3.
three.
After
Okay,
3,
yeah.
and they bowled what? Do we know what they bowled last game?
No, we do not.
Not at all.
Okay.
So
But yeah, she's been throwing the ball amazingly.
Let's see. Bradley, new ball strikes are the best. I completely agree. Hello from Iceland, my friend. What is it?
Heck yeah.
Don't
Oh,
tell
wow.
me. 4:12 in the morning, I believe. 6 hours ahead.
Is it really?
No, it's actually 7 hours ahead. It would be 5:12 in the morning. What a beautiful, beautiful. Brad, have you ever been to Iceland?
no.
Oh,
Is it amazing?
so I've never been to Iceland, but I've flown in, been there for a little while, and then left. Stunning.
Wow.
Really? Just beautiful.
Like when I flew in, most places you get out of the clouds and then, you have 30,000 feet until you hit the ground. Literally out of the clouds on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, it's a big island in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
and it is stunning. I mean, Iceland is absolutely beautiful.
Why'd you go there?
I was actually flying to Europe, and that was where my first stop was.
Okay.
But just
Where'd you go in Europe?
stunning. I was in Sweden, I was in Denmark, and I was in Italy.
Did you just travel?
Yep.
Tourist?
Yep.
Was it awesome?
Full tourist. Awesome.
Yeah.
I would recommend anybody on the live stream to buy a new bowling ball and travel as much as you can.
Heck yeah.
Because,
How's the subs? Oh,
dude, I'm trying so
906.
hard. Lee,
We're struggling.
all I want to do is give away a bowling ball and 5 chamois.
Oh, you missed it. We were at 960.
We were at 960.
Oh, no.
964. All we had to do was give 36 more,
Yeah.
and I was going to buy somebody a bowling ball. Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. Brutal. Everybody needs to log in.
I'm telling you, if you guys log in right now,
You know
Right?
what? How about
everyone
this?
if
Hold
everyone
on.
in the bowling
This
center.
this is a
you're
shame.
going to help it out.
This is a shame that I'm currently in the booth and I'm not watching. So
it is a shame
yeah,
because look,
get on there.
look, here you
Brad,
go. I'm
Brad,
already
you got
on.
your
You
phone?
really? All right. Let's
I'm
do
on.
it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Come on.
How can we ask people
doing
to
it.
do it when we're not doing it?
Right.
All right, guys. I'm getting on YouTube right now. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to search Inside Bowling, and I am going to watch. You want to know why? Because I want to give somebody away a bowling ball.
So we are watching.
There you go. I am now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, those aren't updated. Sorry,
Nope.
guys. Look at that. Right there. Everybody go to InsideBowling.com. Click on the link at the top, or go to YouTube and type in Inside Bowling, and we're going to give away a bowling ball.
All right. I'm doing it.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
We did it. We're all watching.
Even though inside the bowling alley here, service is not the best.
Right.
But,
Hey, it doesn't matter.
We're on. We are on.
We're counted. So,
All right, so over here we have Ari Wilson and Zach Wilkins. They are currently sitting in, well, after 3, they were sitting in 13th. Not for sure what they did the last game.
we're down under 900.
Guys, this is frustrating.
That's okay.
This is frustrating.
It's getting late.
I want to give something away. It's Saturday night. There's no late on Saturday night. Come on. You just went to college, Brad. I just
know.
got out of college.
I know.
Brandon's like 18.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is the young buck out of the crew right here.
Yep.
Who, Brad?
No.
Yeah. Yep.
23?
22.
22.
22.
All right, cool.
Yep.
How was Weber? Did you like it?
Great. I mean, I wouldn't have.
How was Florida?
Oh,
I wish I was in Florida.
man, I got to tell you, There is nothing more that I miss than wearing flip-flops every day
Yeah.
and being able to walk about a block to the beach.
Yeah.
Because it's a different lifestyle down there. You know, people are chill.
Yeah.
They wear tank tops. It's sunny all year round, and it's just happier. And I don't mean to change the subject. We just jumped up 20 viewers.
It's a
Let's
9:14.
go.
Well, I think it's 9:23.
Oh my
But
gosh!
then it's down to 9:10. It's
Come on
it's
now.
flopping.
Come on out.
We just need a good stretch.
And
Guys,
it's
just a
crazy
good run.
because you said you wore flip-flops. And
Every
me
day.
being from California, you know, coming from
Uh-huh.
LA, I got on a plane with shorts, flip-flops, and just a hoodie. So when we landed, you know, it was raining pretty good. It was about 40 degrees outside, and the guy at the rental car place said, "You must not be from around here."
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
You know,
Amen.
40 degrees ain't bad though. It wasn't like too cold.
No.
It gets colder.
40 with no wind is warm.
It's really
right
not
now.
bad. Heck yeah, I like 40
yeah.
degrees. I
I
like to hear it.
It doesn't matter. Rain, hail, sleet, snow. It doesn't matter. I wear flip-flops all the time.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
You just don't get cold?
I don't. My legs never get cold. As long as my upper body is warm, I'm 100% good.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
100%
How
good.
is LA? You like LA?
I like it. It's just too expensive.
And crowded?
Oh, yeah. Crowded for sure.
Yeah.
Crowded
I don't
for
ever.
sure.
I've been to LAX, but I've never actually like hung around LA and saw the scenery and the people, and I've never done that. But
It's a great place, and that's one place you can do so much. You can go surfing, skiing, and hiking all in like one day. It's all
Yeah.
in the same area. You know, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna drive a couple hours here to
Yeah.
go do this, and it's
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is my favorite question.
uh-oh.
Out of all the places that you've been, we'll all go around. Favorite place and why?
Japan,
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
the people are amazing there. I mean, just the scenery, the culture. Also, timing. It was the only time I've ever been out of the United States.
Okay.
And it was a completely different culture. I couldn't read it. I couldn't converse with anybody. If you're an American and you go over there, they kind of worship you. They bow a lot. And it's just
incredible.
like, it's awesome to be a part of their culture. They treat bowling very, very respectfully. They have a lot of little tiny things that they do in the bowling centers that are just really cool to witness and see, and they're very
Sure.
respectful. And it doesn't matter who you are. If you walk in, the first thing you do is bow. It's kind of weird. It's like, whoa, I'm just a normal person.
guy, yeah.
But
yeah.
that's how they treat everyone. They're so nice.
It's
And
incredible.
my experience was great. I had people there take care of me, and it was, I don't know, just amazing to me. Japan.
Brandon, you?
When I went to St. Martin,
Really?
yeah, it was so amazing. Being out there, it's a beach. I forgot the name of it, but the airplane literally, like when it lands, it seems like you can put your hand up in the sky and you touch the plane as it's coming by. That's how close it is coming from over you when you're sitting at that beach.
Really?
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Where is it?
And in St. Martin.
St. Martin.
Where's St. Martin?
Uh,
Is it like the Caribbean?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sorry.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I
Long
thought.
day.
Yeah, but the weather was great. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that's
And-
awesome.
And like I said, just off subject a little. No, it's not really off subject, but when I was in college, I went to University of Montana. It's so funny. Coming from LA, a lot of times when you're walking down the street, people don't talk to you. You know, they
Yeah.
just kind of walk by.
Yeah.
Yep.
But freshman year, when I went there, it's kind of crazy. As I'm walking down the street, everybody, hey, how you doing? And it's like you have no clue who they are, you know, but they speak.
But they don't care.
They don't care. And me being out there, I think I took that in. It's
good for you.
And so now when I go anywhere, I'm always, hey, how you doing? If you don't speak back, that's on
That's
you.
okay.
But, you know,
Yeah.
it's just so amazing. How,
Especially in the day now, like people are so, I don't know, afraid of life, afraid of people, the news, the
Right.
propaganda they throw out there, people are more on their cell phones. They'd rather be on their cell phones than talk to a person, so
Yep.
just talking to someone you don't know is becoming more and more rare, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
absolutely.
yeah, I like being in places like that they actually like you being there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Right.
yeah,
They embrace you.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Ooh, it's really tough. I've been to a lot of places and met a lot of cool people, seen a lot of cool views. Honestly, I think my favorite place I've ever been, I'm going to be really specific here. There is an art structure on the southwestern coast of Sweden There's a peninsula, and you look out on the water, and it's incredible. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. Just incredible. You know, a place you look out, and you could just look at the water for the rest of your life. You know, just life-changing. You know, I don't know any other way to say it. I mean, you don't see anything, but you see everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't see anything. It's all water, but you see everything. You feel everything.
Yeah.
Just remarkable.
Yep.
So,
But
That's pretty neat.
there is one place I've also been. If you've never been to Italy, go. You're missing out if you've never been.
okay.
And if you've never been to Mexico, oh my God.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
Like the beaches, just you can't beat it. I went to this place. There was this mall in Mexico, and this is going to sound cliche, or not cliche. It's going to sound counteractive, eating Italian food in Mexico. But I ate at this Italian restaurant, and they rolled out the dough in front of you. You know, they got this big ass thing, pardon my French, big thing of this dough, and they'd roll it up, and then they'd cut it, and then they would hang it, and it was the noodles. And then they would boil it, and they would cook it, and they would bring out these blocks of cheese, you know, yay big. And they would have a divot, and they would take your pasta, they would pour it in, they would take your sauce, they would pour it in, and they would mix it. And the pasta's hot, and the sauce is hot, and as that heat was in there, the cheese would melt.
That's cool.
And they would mix it up, and then they would turn it over into a bowl, and they would serve it to you.
Hey, you know you're making me hungry, right?
Dude, I'm making myself hungry.
And you know we haven't eaten.
I know I haven't eaten all day. Well, close. And it was, I'm telling you, go out, buy a new bowling ball, but go out and explore.
Yeah.
You know, there's no other advice that would be more meaningful to anybody that I could give than go out and explore. You know, I think that same feeling that we talked about when you need to double in the 10th, that pressure moment.
Yeah.
When you're in a country and you don't speak the language, or
It's therapeutic.
it's so scary.
Like life, like all the worries you worry about on a daily basis just kind of stop because you're embracing culture.
Absolutely.
It's therapeutic.
I couldn't agree more.
I wanted
You
to know.
know Robert Lee. Do you know Robert Lee?
I know of him. Don't know him personally.
Okay. Well, he took me in when I was over in Japan.
Uh-huh.
Like he did everything for me.
Yeah.
He took me to dinner every night, ordered for me, drove me around, picked me up from the hotel.
Oh, wow.
Did everything for me. But that's just how they are. They're
Right.
like, you come to my country, I take care of you. When I come to your country, you take care of me.
It's
Like that,
remarkable.
they look out for people.
Well, we have front seven over here by Ari Wilson.
Ari Wilson.
He's already shot 1 300, I think.
Yep. He did.
And they were close. They were in, after 3, they were in 13.
Yeah.
How's McNeil and Pepe doing?
Not good.
Not good.
McNeil's
No.
going to bowl.
Wow.
Oh, wow. McNeil's going to
They're
bowl
doing really
203
bad.
with all of them. And and Pepe with all of them in the 10th is going to bowl 186. So that's.
Where are they sitting right
Oh,
now?
they were. I don't think they were close, were they?
Trisha Reed right here, big shot. Come on.
Oh, 7-pin.
7
Okay.
pin on a double. That's tough. Where were they? Where were Pepe?
I wish we had Game 4 standings.
Right.
We
They
should,
might be on Twitter. Are they on Twitter?
we should have them by now. And Ari.
nail them.
Oh,
with a
trip four.
4.
For the front 8. Let's go, Ari. I see you, boy.
Ari with the trip 4 for the front 8. Ari wants to open a present, and I want Ari to open a present.
Oh, my goodness. Would that be? I have the Santa Claus shirt also. Did anybody see that?
Somebody mentioned my fetish for pasta. Yes. For most of the people that know me, I eat pasta pretty much every day.
Wow. Oh,
So
you do?
actually, yeah, I do. I eat pasta almost every day. Who's the guy that's planting on the right foot? That is Daniel Dino, and I must tell you, do not underestimate
No,
him.
he just had the front 6.
I have
Yes.
seen him bowl multiple times on something that's hard and something that's very easy, and he is remarkable, pardon me, and he is remarkable on all of it. So,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
wow.
I
I've
like
seen,
people who are different like that.
Dude, I cheer for him, man.
Takes courage.
Great word.
Yeah. It does.
Great word.
Because there's going to be everyone in your life that's going
It's
to
going to
tell you
quit.
against it.
Quit.
And
Stop
if you
that.
stick
I
to
couldn't
it.
agree more. Could not agree more.
All right, so Mike Haggett. Let's see. Oh, man, I wish I had Game 4 standings. Come on, Flanagan, put that stuff on Twitter.
So GG3 for 300 game.
Yeah,
Frankly,
game 4.
He bowled 300?
Yeah, game 4.
Gosh.
Oh, wow.
So,
How awesome.
guys, you heard it. You heard it live here like 4 hours ago. I called GG3.
Really?
Yes, I said GG3 and I said Horns.
He's putting on a clinic.
Hey, that guy, Jordan Horns, is a freak of nature.
Yes.
That's the future, man.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like a two-hander that plays both sides of the lanes. That's eventually going to be.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
like it's both sides of the lane where, you know, he throws that back up. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah,
And
it is.
And it's so funny because when he throws back up, George is like, hey, what do you see? A left-hander's asking a right-hand guy that normally throws right to goes back up, like, hey, what do you see?
Yeah.
You know, did you move?
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Honestly,
and if you really polish up on it, and when the left is good, you can play on the left. And when the right's good, you can play on the right. If a really, really polished bowler,
Right.
he can be the best in the world.
Absolutely.
well,
I
that's, you know, that's the thing, man. And this is not me, you know, downgrading anybody's accomplishments, but you get a little bit of confidence. You know, you feel it. Any one of these bowlers in this bowling center, if they believed
Yeah.
that they could be the best in the world, they put in the time, they put in the hours, they have the experience,
Yeah.
they could do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, honestly, I mean, there's so much talent in this building. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I saw Don Barrett walking around. You know, we've got
He didn't make it.
No, he did not.
yeah, think about that. He
So
just
how good,
he
you
just
know?
won the U.S. Open.
So we have Ari here
And
on
didn't
the
make it.
approach,
Yeah.
going for the front 9.
Yep, front 9.
Roll it.
Ah, no present.
No present from Ari Wilson.
But-
That was the 2-pin on the left side of the
but-
screen there.
After 3, they were 13.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Go Hagen and Horns. You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll read it. All right, guys, I'm going to read this off quick since we're down to the wire here. First place, Gohagen Horns, 11-14. Wow.
Wow.
Second place, Slava Yazel, Go Kentucky, 10-21. Third place, Szymowski, Stiegmeyer. I apologize if I
Nope,
butcher
good.
the names. 10-12. Fourth place, Haggett Reed,
Okay.
10-03. Fifth place, Martel Benitez, 991. Sixth, Timmerman Hubbard, 970. Seventh, Ramsden Burns, 954. Wadka and Russell fell from 3rd to 8th, 923 over. 9th, Lavery Pluhowski, 904. 10th, Barnwell, 896. 11th, Glover Heath, 894. Currently, the number after 4 was Peters and Peters at 891. 891, but so 12th place is 891, and you've got all the way down to 26th place. So you have 14 teams within 80 pins. So you've got Rice and Holloman, 13th, 2 out. Raymond Lucier, PJ Haggerty, 3 out. Flora Ray, 3 out. Higgins Roberts, 6 out.
Higgins Roberts just shot 290, 248.
Wow. Holy smokes. So that's going to move them in. And that's the last game?
Yeah.
Wow. So you've got Lubinsky Burks, 883. Wilkins and Wilson, 880. And they're going to bowl 279.
490 probably.
Yeah, 500
480.
left, but they need them all.
They need all of them.
McCarthy Miller, 864. Jones Shank, 849. Corbin and Dino, 839. Lambert Roseberry, 838. And like I said, all the way down to 28th place at 811, Baker Sweet have a chance. I mean, just like you saw Higgins and Roberts bowled 538 their last game to jump arguably from 16th above the number.
9th.
Bearing, yeah, absolutely.
Where are they at?
In one game.
885. So they get to 1,020. So, yeah.
1,000?
7th, 8th.
Yeah,
7th
soft,
probably.
soft.
So, yeah.
Holy smokes, and
Here
you
we
got
go.
Haggett. Ooh.
Oh, 7-pin.
And they're in
Yeah, that
4th
stinks.
currently, but they're at 10:03. They're 100 in it. So if they bowl 50 over, it's
So
going to
the
be it's
numbers
gonna be,
going to be 960,
if I
950.
yeah, 950,
950.
960. So that means that everybody above 6th is in as
Yeah.
long as
They stay par.
yeah.
Ari Wilson just left a 4-7.
Peters and Peters is over there bowling. No, maybe they made the turn.
I think they're down there.
Oh yeah, they are down there.
We've got Rice and Holloman.
They look to be talking. So.
Yes, GG3 does get a present, and we have not seen him yet.
Oh my gosh, yes, GG3 gets a present, and that's my pick. So where's GG3?
Rice and Holloman are not bowling very good.
No, they're not. They're backing up.
I see a lot of spares.
And I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Derek Green.
There you go.
He's been on the live stream watching for us. That's part of that number we have up there.
Thank you, Derek. So Lucier and Haggerty, Nick, I do not know what they can max as they're not in my view, but they're done bowling. So I don't know what they got to, but, well, everybody's taking their shoes off. Never mind. Trisha Reed.
There we go.
Strike.
That's a big shot.
Good one right there.
In the 220s, but they're gonna need all of them.
Scores are not high this game for where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, second, third, and fourth are very, very close. Well, all of from
But
12th to second
frankly,
is close.
Somebody could have gone backwards.
the
I mean,
pair-
a 400 right now is a killer.
So Haggerty and Ray shot 430.
So that's.
We'll just say 435.
So they're out. That's a dead number,
Yeah.
right?
920.
Where were they at? Yeah,
14th.
14th. So yeah.
So they get to 920.
Yeah,
So
no way.
Ari Wilson just shot 267.
And Wilkins can get to 22. So they could get to 89 this game.
Trisha
Which
Reed
would-
with a turkey.
Stud.
89, 9.
We had a big game.
Good saw.
Chad Roberts showed up.
Great job.
Yeah, he had 290.
And then we have another
Who is
shout
it?
out to Sierra
Okay, so
Nelson.
just to let
Yeah.
everybody know.
Roberts and Higgins. Yeah, we had 'em.
Roberts. Nice bowling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So Wilson and Wilkins can get to 972 over if Wilkins throws all three, which
So-
would not be a guarantee, but it would be really close. Zach
Absolutely,
Wilkins
and
just
he
let go
Okay,
of it,
so these
just
and I
got it.
believe
That's
struck
one.
his first ball.
this Wingstop team right in front of us on lane 36 right now. I
Okay.
believe that is Barnwell and Barnwell.
Okay.
They're in 10th.
They are currently in 10th at 896 over, but they can still get to a decent
So
amount
they
here.
can. They're gonna go over par. So.
Oh, there go Trish just striking out.
Stud.
236.
Mike, I tried. Amen. Amen.
Hey, we were at 964.
Next time, we'll give something away.
Hey. So right now we have Zach Wilkins with the first strike.
Gotta have the second one just to have any chance.
that.
Barnwell,
Great shot.
Guerin putting himself in the 230s.
Great shot.
I like to clap for people even if I don't know him.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it. I don't know that guy.
Oh, Zach let it go, and it's a
Strike.
carry. Oh, he's throwing them good
So they're
right
gonna
now.
get to 972. That's gonna be pretty close.
Man.
With the current number at 891 and the pace being 240 every game. So pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Where is what are we looking at here?
All right, here we go for this last one. It's a huge shot for Zach Wilkins and Ari. Like I said, this number is very close. And they are currently sitting in
Who? Wilson?
Yeah.
14th.
fourth,
No.
18th.
No. Yeah, 18th.
And he took
And so they got to 971. So that's going to be really, 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 really close.
so that's a 488.
Could be the number, honestly. What did we say, Brad? We said 950,
Yeah.
960, somewhere around there.
I would
it
guess.
was a lot of people backing up this last game, the game 4 and 5.
Okay.
There was some teams backing
Where's
up.
Lavery and Pluhowski?
They are
Is that
for
I believe that's the Lavery that's bowling with
Yeah,
Pluhowski.
oh, gosh, they're right there.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, that's for
So they are on
I don't know where they
29
are.
and 30 currently.
Puhowski
but-
just went 212.
And Lavery can get them all for 60, 68.
That's 68 or 50.
Holy smokes. Nice bowling.
Yep. So
Very
Zamowski and Stigmeyer shot 540 the last game.
We were born with the team that's in second right now. They finished at
So we got Gohagen and Horns at 1180, Szymowski and Stigmeyer at 1140, and then the team they were bowling with, which was Slawball and Yazal, I think, got to 1130.
Wow, holy smokes.
So
a lot of high
those are gonna be
scores
the
at the
top
top of the
three.
leaderboard. So
Barnwell,
honestly, you got to believe for Barnwell and Barnwell
yeah,
here.
they need something. I think they know they need something
Yeah,
too.
I
So
mean,
they're really taking their time. Where's Plahowski at again? Oh, they're in 9th.
And they bowled
And
212.
Lavery just shot 260,
Yeah, so they got another 80.
I think.
No, I'm pretty sure. So.
Wadka and Russell got to 934.
Oh, honestly, that might not be enough. A really, oh. Well, that was
Good
just
shot
the
by
fill ball.
Barnwell right there.
Yep.
Okay, so 477 for Lavery and Plahowski.
And Russell and Wadka got to 934
Okay,
over.
so Wadka and Russell
934.
are at 934.
And
Ooh,
Wilson and Wilkins got to 971 and 18th.
971.
Yep. And 1, 2, and 3 are a mile ahead.
Yeah. I don't know what Martel and Benitez did. Timmerman and Hubbard, I don't know. Ramsden and Byrne, 930.
Lavery and Pluhowski got another 80. So they're at 980.
Okay, so that would be the 904, so 984.
Something, yeah.
Barnwell and Barnwell is right in front of us.
Hey guys, I have George Gohagen about to go wash his hands, and he's going to come down
Ooh,
to
Just carried that.
open a gift.
Gave it a little bit of gave it a little yam on it.
That's big.
Nice job, babe. What?
That's big.
It's close.
Floor and Ray is out. Or, sorry, Raymond and Haggerty are out.
Yep, they're dead. Rice and Holloman are out.
Rice and Hallman are out. Peters and Peters. They're finishing up right now.
But they don't look super happy.
Bunch of spares. It looks like
Yeah.
2-teen.
Let's just give them 20.
Peters
Let's
can
give
go.
them. Let's
So
give
they
them
can
40.
get 950. Peters and Peters, the number can get 950. They get them to 940.
Yeah, let's give them
So
940.
so Jake needs to strike out here.
I got to
Let's go
tell everybody, if you want to
940.
feel popular,
Glover and Heath.
come
That's a big finish right there.
come do live streaming.
Yeah, people talk
when
to you all the
nu-
time.
when the number's close.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, everybody's hiding out.
Higgins,
Good Lord.
Higgins and Roberts got the
Haven't had this many people talk to me all weekend.
10,
Good Lord.
10, 20, we'll say.
Who are you looking at?
So 10, 20.
960.
So we're going 11,
Be
80,
some
11, 30, 11, 40. 10.
And we got Barnwell
43.
with a freaking strike in the. I do too. 970 is
20.
my guess, but
984.
no, they got to 71.
934.
Sorry.
Okay. What did Wilson and Wilkins get to?
They got to-
971.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Higgins and Roberts are going to jump in. They're going to jump
They're
a
in
bunch of
there.
people.
Wilson and
Oh,
And
Wilkins
look
wow.
at that.
jumping in there.
Wadka and Russell
are
going 540, 520, 520, and then had to have
still
gone
didn't get there.
par the next two.
Yeah, that 380 they shot.
Barnwell
was-
striking out. They are going to get to 70 over this game, which is going to put them. What are Barnwell and Barnwell at?
So Jake threw the first one. Here we go. This is a big shot on lane 46 right now for Jake Peters.
Strike.
All right, so Jake Peters just struck out, which was big because that's going to put him in the 940s.
Barnwell, they're at 70. They're going to get to 70, so they're going to be at 60, 64.
So 964.
964.
I think Ari and Wilkins at 71 might be
Might
the
be
number.
close.
Yeah. And Barnwell got them all, so 70 over, if my math is right. Yep, 70.
3,
So they're at 964.
4 maybe. So 964. They're going to be at 9.
What
okay.
did,
what exactly did they shoot?
I think you're 10 short.
90, 50, 30. So it looks like Jake and Peters goes 950.
So as we
So that
sitting
puts
here looking
them
at this
at,
number here, what do you think the number's going to be?
940,
It's,
940.
I really think it's going to be around 70, 970, 970, somewhere around there. Yeah, we just got it.
48. Okay, so 939.
Oh, that's going to be a. Oh, and think about it.
That gets him
39
ahead
and
of Watka and
34.
Russell. We're waiting on Floor and Ray, Lubitsky, and Burks.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's really tight.
Glover and
Timmerman.
Heath.
we don't know about Timmerman. We don't know about.
What'd you get to?
Okay, so Burns.
Okay, so Ramsden and Burns,
10:30.
10:30.
So that's a safe
10:30.
number.
Yep.
Mike, you normally have. Oh, look, he's got it all done.
Oh, someone's already got it. Lee's the
Thanks.
man.
Thanks, Lee.
Who do we got?
Lee, good job, buddy.
Glover and Heath got the 991. So what about Timmerman and Hubbard? 1015.
It's a number.
That's a safe number.
Martell and Benitez. We need Martell and Benitez. They're probably good.
What
so
were they?
we'll go.
Anybody know? Let's see if I can ask somebody.
So
No.
1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are all above 1,000.
7. So we got
So 8 above
8,
1,000 there.
9, 10,
9,
10,
984.
11. 11. So currently it would be 964 if we have if it would be.
I'll keep working.
Yeah, it would be. We just need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a lot.
Currently.
We need Floor and Ray.
Hold on, let me see this again. I don't know if I have it wrong. Floor and Ray went 9. So Floor and Ray got to 986, so they're out.
Okay.
Or 906, I mean.
Okay.
906.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
What about
Okay.
Lubitsky and Burks? Got the 879. They're
They're
out.
done.
We need Martell and Benitez to confirm that it's 964.
Yeah.
The Barnwells have 966.
Okay.
The Barnwells.
Barnwells.
Oh, did we get? We
oh
get
yeah,
this, we get the score.
966. 966. Yeah.
So we think it's the Barnwells at 966 is the
66.
number we believe.
934. They're done.
That
yeah,
is-
they're done.
That is current.
So Watka and Russell drop out. Peters and Peters drop out. And Higgins and Wilkins
and that
move
would
in.
be 66. Yep. And Higgins and Roberts, Wilson and Wilkins, and that's
Yeah.
barring
That's pretty much
any
it.
other really large jumps,
Right.
which a lot of these bowlers have not
I mean,
been
can
in
do.
front of us.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of waiting.
Somebody,
to see.
Greg just said Martell and Benitez
Oh, whoa!
went 398.
for
It
Martell.
doesn't matter. Doesn't
yep.
matter.
So that's still in.
They're
okay.
already at 989.
9. Yep. 989.
Making it close.
Yeah. Seriously. Whew.
So yeah, Barnwell and Barnwell we believe at 964 of his 12th. Then it goes Wilson and Wilkins at 971, Lavery and Pluhowski at 984 and 10th, Glover and Heath in 9th, and then everyone else that's already in the cut.
So that cut looks like it's going to be 964.
964, we believe.
We believe. If we're sitting here doing our math correctly, 964 will be that number.
Crazy, man, crazy.
We're trying to help you guys out as fast as possible with these numbers. We're trying to get all the scores in. But, man, that was some great bowling.
Still 832 followers.
Hey,
If
we
you're-
appreciate everyone that's been following us this whole time.
Yep. It's awesome.
InsideBowling.com.
Thank you guys
I
for
appreciate
tuning
you
in. I know
guys.
it's late night Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
We have a nice little cocktail, having a good time.
So Ramsden and Burns, for whoever was asking, got to 1,030 pins above par, which is going to be
Second or third.
no, it's probably going to be about 7th,
Yeah.
which is holy smokes. Purple hammer or black hammer, Nick, if you do not have a purple hammer in your bag, you are not bowling properly. That is my recommendation. And Bolt Speedman, what would you recommend in urethane?
Purple.
Mr. Waka here.
Yeah. Dave, somebody asked us what they would recommend on a urethane ball. Is that really a question? Okay, thank you. That means purple hammer. Let's see. 966. Reed and Hagelin. Let's see. Or Reed and Haggett. I think they have it wrong in the chat, Jarvis. We have them at 1043, so that would be
they're
unofficially at 4th.
Yeah, that's anything 1,000 is a safe number right about now.
I think we answered most of them.
Good job, BTB.
Yes. And, hey, you're giving away a bow tie.
I am giving away a bow tie.
That's great.
Absolutely.
I was trying to give away a bowling ball.
Bow tie. Look, guys. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, bow tie. I'm going to pick somebody, and it is coming to you. I will find you. I will email you. Somehow, some way, I will find someone.
Is that your parents?
Yeah, it's definitely Mom. that is definitely Mom.
Ari did make it, yes.
Yes, Ari and Zach are currently in the number at 971 over.
And before we head higher, if you guys could, hit the like button before you head out. Maybe head on over to the YouTube page. And, yeah, we're going to hang out. We're going to be here for a while, but just before, if you could hit the subscribe button. Also, if you could head on over to the Brad and Kyle page. It's another bowling channel that tries to put out as much bowling content as they possibly can. If you can head on over there and check out their channel and potentially hit the subscribe button, that would be really, really awesome. I would really thank any one of you that did that. But, yeah, we're going to stick around for a little while and make sure we got the number for you guys.
So let's see.
Hey, just go follow my Facebook page, Brandon Grant.
Heck yeah.
#BTB. Like I said, it is all fun and games out here. Follow my buddy here, Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you guys, I don't post a lot on
I don't
social
either.
media because I'm very busy living my life
Yeah.
that I don't have a lot of time to post about it. Thank you. I do that on purpose. So, but regardless, hey, follow me.
Yep.
Lucier and Haggerty sadly
no good.
are a dead number. Miller and McCarthy. Did we?
Jarvis.
We don't have their number yet. So barring any large score, they would have had to have gone.
That is true. We don't have Miller and McCarthy.
Well, they were at 864. They would have had to have gone 100 over. 103 over.
Yeah, okay.
103
Okay,
over.
yeah,
So
103.
we don't know. Hey, Jarvis says he wants a bow tie.
Hey, Jarvis, where are you from?
Wilkins from Canada. That's right, baby.
Wilkins is a Canadian.
Let's see. Thanks, gentlemen. Greg, thank you for tuning in. Honestly, we do appreciate it. And go to InsideBowling.com.
Hey, what's up, Aura? How you doing?
Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Heath and Glover. We do not have their score. Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, they're good.
991, so they're in, barring multiple
Yeah,
jumps.
the only one we're waiting on is McCarthy and.
Yep.
Where are they sitting right now?
Chattanooga, Tennessee. Beautiful country. Beautiful, beautiful place.
You mean to send a TQ, send a bow tie to Little Rock, huh?
Dude, they wanted a bow tie more than they wanted a bowling ball.
Yes,
Hey,
they
send
did.
a bow tie to Canada. I can do that. My buddy, I'm telling you, my buddy Zach Wilkins, he can take it out there for me. Hey, mama, Gigi.
Yes, where is Gigi?
Mom,
Hey.
he opened his present already.
He's busy. He's busy leading a tournament.
Yeah, he opened his
I know
present
he's
already.
busy leading a tournament, but he's got to open a present on live stream. What is
Hey,
that?
that's Mama Gohagen. Yeah,
But-
your boy shot good, both of them.
Still my pick. Still my pick to win the tournament.
So is Jordan going to go back up, or is he going to go right side? What do we have here? What do you think, Aaron?
Left
What?
side.
What was the
He's gonna
question?
go back up.
What is Jordan going to finish up with? Back up?
In
Or?
this bowling center, back
Yes.
up, no doubt.
So are you telling me the lefties have the best look?
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Okay, no. This is a really good conversation. So this is a really good question. Do I think lefties have the good look? Yes and no. When the lanes start to transition on the right side, and
Yes.
like me and Brad were talking about when they get cliffed. Oh,
We're waiting. Here we
never
go.
mind.
Currently, our leader is Gohagen and Horns, plus 1186. Samowski and Stigmeyer in second at 1157. Slowball
Do you have Miller and McCarthy?
Gazelle plus 1154. Haggard Reed plus 1045. In fifth is Ramsden and Burns plus 1030. Sixth is Higgins and Roberts plus 1022.
So right now they're announcing numbers.
Timmerman and Hubbard at 1015.
Okay.
In eighth is Glover and Heath at 991.
Okay.
In ninth is Martel and Benitez at 989. In 10th is Lavery and Pulaski at plus 981.
Yeah.
11th is Wilson and Wilkins at plus 968. And our 12th place team is Barnwell and Barnwell at plus 966.
Wow.
966
all right.
is your
So-
number. Barnwell and Barnwell.
Look at right in front of you. The last 10 in a row for Barnwell and Barnwell.
Yeah,
to
isn't that
be
insane?
the number at the
They both struck
$10,000
out.
Hammer Holiday Doubles.
You want to hop in here, Mike? We'll let Mike come in here. You want mine?
How remarkable is that?
I'm out of here. Everyone, make sure you check out the Brad and Kyle channel, please. Thank you.
Hey,
Last 10 strikes after kind of a shaky beginning for Barnwell and Barnwell. The last 10 strikes of the game to jump in and be the number at the 2018 Hammer Holiday Doubles. Incredible.
On the live stream pair.
Incredible.
On the live stream
and
pair.
frankly,
Right here. You watched it.
on a pair that's kind of been suspect the whole tournament.
serious, because they were striking, and then he goes pocket 710, and it was quite interesting over here.
Guys, I had a chance to listen to some of the commentary, and I thought it was great. I think people really enjoyed everything that was going on here tonight. I opened the broadcast. I'll end the broadcast with you guys. Really appreciate the time. Spending some time in here.
Hey, I appreciate it, Mike.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looking forward to having you guys back in the future.
And hey,
And Harvey Johnson's laughing at me. He's like, yeah, now Mike's
Harvey.
in to finish the broadcast, and he hasn't had to do anything the whole night. It's kind of nice.
No,
Kinda nice.
I think Harvey's smiling because Zach and Ari Wilson
Well,
made the cut.
Yeah, he is happy about that. That's for sure. Now, here's what Harvey says. Here's how Harvey says that. Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ari's gonna make it. I don't know if Ari's gonna make it. I think he might make it. I don't know. This cut score is gonna be so high.
and there's our
You know, this cut score, Mike, is just gonna be so high.
And
I don't know
guys,
how you get so many people.
if you guys don't know, come on, just get in the camera really quick
Yeah,
so they can see you.
Harv, give everybody a wave.
Hey, everybody, just
There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go.
They all know you. Absolutely,
Oh yeah,
they do.
Oh yeah, they do. They know you.
Oh yeah,
Harvey's one of the greatest people I've ever met.
he's such an amazing man.
We got 683 people here listening to the Inside Bowling Post Game Talk Show.
Well, we had 964.
Yeah, they're
What?
like, I'm out of here.
What a great, that many people. Remarkable.
Yeah, it was cool. It's cool. Appreciate it, guys. We need to sign off. I'm going to get out of here, and always a pleasure.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike,
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Yep. So that's going to do it for tonight's coverage, everybody. We will be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. It'll be Lee Boudouris, Brad Miller, and myself. Anybody else that wants to stop in, we might have some other guests as well. I want to thank everybody for purchasing things from the website. That was really
Amen.
awesome, man. Really appreciate that. That was unbelievable. We had a record day in sales, and tomorrow 20% off the site all day long with coupon code Christmas. So for Lee Boudouris and Brad Miller and all the folks here at St. Clair Bowl, Jerry Anderson, the tournament staff, and the folks that have been sitting in the booth here tonight, I'm Mike Flanagan. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow morning.